Dip me underway. You can fill my mind for flow, flow, flow. Hold me till I scream for air breathe. And wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby,
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How's everyone doing today? We're trying something new. That's what took us a little. And I was late, but um we tried something new. Hey girl. You look cute. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I
No,
see the things at the top. So did you check your page to see?
I can't
let me
hear
look.
you, Tay.
You can't hear me?
Now I can.
Let me
Let
make
me
sure my thing is
see.
up.
It looks like it's sorry, y'all. We trying a little something, something.
All right,
Um
can you hear me?
huh?
Oh, let me get my other one.
I
Okay.
don't
I
know
said I
if
got 16 people watching. Hey
so,
y'all.
so it shows on your end, DDM.
When I go to YouTube, yep.
Oh, I ain't
I be
opening.
forgetting. I call you DDM, so try to put in DDM, and it was like DDM.
Who's that?
Yeah. Yes, it's showing on your end.
Hey
Yay! This is dope.
Tyra.
I'm so excited.
I am. This is something new we doing, y'all. This is neat. I love it.
Yes. I'm still waiting for it to pull up on your end, Tay. I don't
I
see
see it
it.
said live on my end.
It shows that you're live, but I don't see it on the live list.
Let me see.
Okay, it's because you didn't put the thumbnail. The thumbnail, Lord. The thumbnail. Look, I need to be doing that.
They're like,
The
are we on
thumbnail.
YouTube?
Right. So yes, it's
Yes, this is YouTube.
showing.
This
We
is so
Oh,
neat.
that's awesome. So we can start doing Gossip Girls like this.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for y'all that don't know, we're streaming on all of our platforms. So you could actually go to Drop the Mic's page or when Tay talking, you'll still see the same stream.
Yes.
So we was trying out something new, which is dope.
It's really
Um,
dope.
yeah, I like that. I like it. Okay, so let's see who's in the building. Hey Angie, thanks for modding. Best mod ever. Um,
They said
yes.
the 3 degrees. Is the 3 degrees okay? I ain't saying for the sun, Beverly. I know where that 3 degrees come from.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
showing my age.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is. I'm over here like, oh Lord.
We are
Are
the
we
three
putting
degrees.
are we putting the chats on subscriber only?
Yes.
Oh, how do I do that? I never
Okay,
did
so
that before.
go to your studio and go to this video.
Okay. All right, let's go to the studio. YouTube studio. Right.
Let's see. Let's see.
This is nice.
It
I know. I'm so
is.
excited.
I am
I'm a
like,
little bit too geeked about this. Like, I don't know why I'm so excited about
y'all
it, but
do know that we can stream to Facebook too. So y'all make sure you set up a brown skin girl Facebook and a Wente Talk Facebook. Because
ah.
I actually have my Facebook attached, my Drop the Mic Facebook, and when
Mhm.
I stream, I used to stream simultaneously to both, and I
Okay.
used to could get Facebook
Oh,
people over too. It's kinda
that's
neat.
dope.
It's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a Facebook page.
Yep, and then you just attach it to your StreamYard, and it you can when you stream, you can stream to all platforms. We just gotta figure out the other ones. I don't know if Instagram you can do it, but I think
Right. I don't think
TikTok
so.
or Twitter, one of
Really?
those 2, you could stream all 3 simultaneously from StreamYard.
Okay.
Yep. I
Yep.
think that's so neat. Okay, I'm in my studio and I am on the video.
Okay.
Click the edit button.
Customize. Oh, and the customization.
Well, you go to edit first because she didn't.
You
She's
go to
right at studio at the video.
when you
Okay.
click on the video, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, click on that. Okay.
So click on details and then
Go to customization.
customization. Okay.
And then there. So you see where it says
Oh, I see it. Subscribers only. Got it.
on subscribers, and then click on any direction
Save.
and save it.
Okay. You said click on any what?
Any duration.
Any duration. Oh,
And
Alright.
then save it. And this one you can slow
I
your
put
chat.
mine on 5 minutes.
Oh,
let's
I
see
finally
who-
figured out how to do it. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Yes. Hey,
They probably
Deborah.
like y'all on here working out y'all stuff and y'all supposed to be talking to
I
us.
know, right?
Sorry,
Right,
y'all.
right. Sorry, we had to test it out. Hey,
Yeah.
Jesse Lewis. Hey, Regina Ashby. Hey, Mary White. Hey, Anonymous.
Hey,
She said, "My girl brown skin had to vent yesterday. Nothing but love." Thank you,
That
Anonymous.
part. That
Yes,
part.
nothing but love. Nothing but
y'all
love.
cut a fool. Okay. Cut a natural born fool on there, right?
Ooh, I'm telling you, I was like, sorry, Tay.
At least everybody that cut a fool sends super chat and
And
cash app.
cash apps, right?
The second time she said, "You know what? I'm just about to send the cash app," and then she went the off. Okay.
Yeah, real talk.
She
Like, you know
okay,
what?
I'm
I'm gonna have to
gonna pay
compensate you for this one.
She like the video already demonetized. Can't get demonetized twice.
Right. Hey, Mary.
That is too funny. Oh, that was funny. Hey, Cheryl Howard. That is funny. Hey, Olivia. We were cutting up yesterday.
I had
Mary
a
White says,
migraine after that, but I've been getting migraines like when the seasons start changing.
Yeah.
oh,
It triggers my migraines. I thought it was because when I went out Friday night, I had on perfume, which also triggers my dang on migraines, and I hadn't slept
Caramel
yet.
girl.
So it was but it went away.
It was stress too, Tay, because dealing with that. It was stress too, dealing with that situation.
it's stressful. Yeah.
It's stressful. So you hold a lot of tension in your neck and your head. Y'all remember I had a headache the last time we went live, and it was because of what we had just watched. I was pissed.
Right. It does take a toll. It definitely does.
Y'all
Karma girl.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dee
please hit that
Star.
like button. Karma girl said, "Hi, brown skin and chat. It's storming here in Michigan." Oof.
Ooh.
I'm
She up there
telling
with
you.
Tay Tay at. Is it storming where you at, Tay?
It's about to. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Dang.
Speaking of, when it start, I gotta close these windows. Let me close my basement windows.
Yeah, don't get.
She don't want you flooded out.
She gonna come back
be
on
swimming
camera.
away.
Exactly. I was just about to say
like,
the
camera
same
girl, you gotta go
thing.
save Tay.
She gonna be like in the water, just bobbing. Like, hey, what you doing? Nothing.
It look like we got Charmaine in the chat, so she'll drop the Addy.
Look, that
Just
part.
not the Addy.
That part. Charmaine, like, I looked it up. I see where she at. She at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Anywhere Street. Let's go.
Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Anywhere Street.
Let's get
I can't. Let's get it. Who's closest? I'm on my way.
Oh, you got Shan next to you too. She was like, "I'm in Detroit too. It's dark. It's about to get down."
Right. Shan gonna be like, right. What's my ETA is this? Okay, then you go.
Right.
Right. Terry T. Baby Davis is hilarious. She says, quietly takes seat up front. People be walking in the church like, goes to the front, just takes a seat like, yep, I'm here.
I'm here. I snuck in. That's
right.
Look, we need that Homer gift.
Oh, I got something for you. Watch this.
That was us. Yes, that was me.
That was me yesterday when brown skin cut a fool.
Woo, child. Maritha and brown skin
up here.
Oh, baby.
Child, the bushes was calling.
Right. The
Right,
bushes
talk about
was
being in the
calling.
bushes.
Right.
I was gonna be in the bushes on my
You
own
pretty
ride.
brown eyes. She said she went and liked it on all our channels. That's what
Aw,
I'm talking
thank
about.
you.
Y'all are such good supporters. I love
I
you
know,
guys.
we
Y'all
appreciate
be
y'all.
rocking with us.
Thank you, right?
They be rocking. I love it.
Right. I cannot. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are funny.
This is
Oh Lord.
cute.
Let's see.
This is cute that we can all do it on our channels. Okay.
This is so dope. I love it.
know.
Yes.
I'm so happy I might cut my camera on. Psych.
Uh-oh. She said psych. You a fool.
When that person in the chat get on your head, you're gonna be turning it on.
Right.
Hey, drop the mic.
Exactly. Show your face. Oh,
Right.
show your face. Oh,
You know what? Wouldn't it be
I'm
something
all about
if,
the tea. Huh?
Wouldn't it be funny if like YouTube like demonetized one of the lives from one of us and didn't for the other one? So we'd be like, wait a minute, now what's going on here?
That's true. You right. You right.
And they fool around and demonetize all our videos.
Right. 'Cause y'all already know if they do mine first, I'll be like, I got the same thing on mine. Pop the mic and brown skin
I
guy.
already know she gonna snitch.
You
Snitches
already
get
know.
snitches.
You
She gonna
already
be like,
know.
did y'all check?
Tay?
Drop the mic. Hold on and
Right.
make sure you spell the D-A. It's not
Right.
the.
And don't
It's
forget
not
brown
the.
skin. Everything is all the eyes are exchanged with
Right.
Y's.
Oh, you said you
Check
couldn't
her
find
page.
them?
Underscore. I'd be like, so just brown skin girl. I'm not seeing her brown underscore.
And in case y'all not
give
in
y'all
on the
everything.
joke, let me let y'all in on the joke real quick. Tay is a snitch. She's a dry snitcher. If she get in trouble, she's gonna get us all in trouble. Wait, Tawana said she sat up when she said you was gonna show your face. Like, hold on, drop the mic, gonna show her face.
Right. She was
One of these
ready.
days, y'all. One of these days. I don't want to scare y'all half to death.
Oh my gosh.
Stop
Stop it.
The mic is fine, okay?
Right. Drop the mic playing with y'all.
She thinks she one of them little Egyptian queens, y'all. Don't tell her, can't tell her nothing different. Around here passing.
Right. I'm just straight passing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but Tay is the type. If y'all done robbed the bank or something, y'all ran off hiding in trees and bushes. She get caught. Oh, baby. Drop the mic. You can come out the bushes. They got us.
Yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, y'all, they done got us all." Now, mind you, we still good in our high. We're still good in our high spots, right?
Y'all not cover, y'all. Come on.
Brown skin. I know you in that tree. Come on down. They got us.
They done caught us all. They done
I see when you ran up the tree.
You.
Right.
Y'all treat me like okay.
That's exactly how it would be.
Girl, I love you too. They so messy. I'm gonna go on my own live. Okay?
I'm gonna disconnect.
Discontinue. I'll just be on my own live. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Tay know good and well. She know what it is. Cause
she know what it is.
What makes it worse is she be doing stuff and then she be like if I'm out the chat and I'll come back in, she be like, "Ooh, brown skin, thank goodness you came back and dropped the mic. She was about to kick you out, and she this and she that, and I'm like, and she'll do the same thing in reverse to drop the mic. So we like,
she was talking about you.
When Mr. dropped the mic, busted me out.
Yes. Them girls talking about you.
Like, baby, come on, hurry up. They about to kick you out. You almost about to kick you out. 10, 9, 8.
Oh my gosh.
My stomach hurts. Oh my gosh. Yo, that was so
up this morning.
Funny.
I'm sorry. It's the afternoon, y'all.
It's showing up.
I feel like the morning still to me.
I know.
Hey,
Oh,
Sean in the chat. What up,
deep
though?
conversations with Sean.
Hey, deep conversations.
Hey, sis. Thank you for the Cash App too. I was gonna actually come on here and say, and then I was gonna message you in case you weren't in here. Thank you so much for the Cash App. She's so sweet.
Oh, that's sweet.
That was so sweet of her. She said for being demonetized. I said, "Oh, that really touched my heart."
Right.
Like,
Oh yes, thank you, girlie.
I was
what's
like, that is
up.
so sweet. Yeah, it's like you
People
don't
be
even.
looking
And
out.
mind you, it was like today, so I'm not even thinking about the live we had yesterday. So
Right.
to see it, it was like, oh, it was so sweet of her. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was very sweet.
Yes. Stephanie saying good afternoon, everyone in the chat. Let's see, and brown skin.
I can see what that picture is because she's.
Well, if that other would show her face, DDM can.
What?
I'm gonna give it to y'all one day. I just don't know when.
Do it when you're ready.
No, I don't think you need to. Like with your job, I don't think you need to.
Yeah,
I don't think you should. I would say I don't think you should.
Yeah, y'all. It's only because of the type of work I do. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And which is a justifiable reason.
So I can see her what her profile picture is. Remember,
Who
she
is it?
scared the hell out of me, Tawanda.
Oh, right here. Martell yelling.
Oh, no, we should have had that meme yesterday.
Right. Well, I wonder if they have that in the gift.
Talking about, are you a secret agent? Like I would tell.
That's true.
Well, it ain't no secret if I'm up here. No, she ain't. Say no.
I swear to God, if I was a secret agent, she would have been slipped it up. Because y'all already know we did our research. Drop the mic in the CIA.
We got people on the channel that got deep connections. Exactly. And they're gonna be like, and that's why they don't show their face. And it's gonna be me and brown skin up here with our face.
Right, like
well, some people might be like, who y'all?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Right. Like, only the ones that don't want to show their face on this panel.
Right. I'm trying to, y'all don't understand. Tay is such a dry snitcher. And then after she do it, she be acting all shocked. Like, what? You know what you just said and did.
Right.
And
did. Oh my gosh. Tay, when I tell y'all have no idea what Tay be putting us through.
Oh my God, this girl is crazy.
Now I'm happy your uncle snitched on you.
Y'all. They don't believe y'all. They see this face.
See, no, that's why your uncle snitched on you, because he was like, yeah, she be snitching too. Yep, I'm about to get her. Why?
Exactly.
But I put the Homer thing up because that's exactly what I wanted to do. He just blurted it out, no warning, no nothing. I'm like,
oh my gosh, I can't. Right, like,
live, laugh, love. It's not yet. It's just getting dark right now, so it's coming this way.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
it's getting dark here too. The sun was out. Y'all see how sunny it was earlier. Now it's getting dark here in VA.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, warm weather all week, and now it's cold today.
But see, that Rouge, you ain't no good talking about some tater common denominator.
That part. Oh my goodness. I need what was I gonna say? Karma Girl said she's gonna be in the tub with Putty listening. She's trying to get away from the storm. Oh my gosh. Prince Brown Knight said, I was like, all my girls are on at the same time.
Yeah, they probably was like, I don't know which one to go to. Wait,
right. But that's crazy because some of them have the link. So I'm wondering
what link?
It's like no, everyone doesn't have it. The same link that's up there. Do you guys see it on the top of your StreamYard next to your names where it looks like you're pretty much linking this video? Some people on my end at least shows it on their like next to their name. So Pretty Brown Eyes, Miss B, Somali Queen. Hey, Missy Love.
Oh yeah, I see the link, but I'm not
but
sure
not everybody has it. Angie doesn't have it.
What does that mean?
I
That's
don't
what I was
know. You know, we
wondering.
trying to figure it out.
Right.
I can
Mary
only
White
see the
doesn't
link
have
in
it.
your chat. I can only
Oh,
see.
Veronica, you a real G. She said, I
What?
got all y'all up at the same time. Yes.
Okay then.
Look, she
Now,
part of
Veronica,
all 19 people in my chat. Let's get it.
Oh, dude. Oh, don't even start.
cut it
Now,
out.
get on over there and get to drop the mic and like the video to get her
Like
in
the video. Yes.
up.
She be posting them videos and she do be cutting up. She be doing her thing. Doggone keys. Let's see.
So,
Who else?
Alaka, we're all streaming at the
Today?
same time. So it's a new thing. And Alaka is the one that taught me how to make videos, y'all.
Okay.
So she was like, what link? What y'all talk about? So in StreamYard, she also taught me how to use StreamYard. In StreamYard, they had this thing that say stream to your audience too. So we said we was gonna try it, and we tried it today. And so now it's like, so if Brown Skin went live, I'm able to stream to my audience, and then Tay's able to stream to her audience too. So we just think it's really neat.
Yeah, we're super fascinated. We're like little geeks. We're like, oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm like, we all streaming at the same
Somebody,
time.
yeah, Olinka. So I see that she got a membership to your channel.
Yeah, I
Yes.
see the membership on DD Star. So I'm assuming it's your channel.
I can
Well,
only see my
Alaka and Didi
Right,
Star are
we
mods
got
on my channel too,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
members.
because it shows it on my end as well.
Okay,
I
okay,
know neither one of us have membership, so I figured it was you.
right, got it. Okay,
We are on YouTube, right? Yes. Yeah, we're on YouTube. This is YouTube. Deb.
Yep.
Hey, Deb, by the way. Hey, Tyra. I got your message. I didn't get to respond yet because I was trying to hurry up. Thank you. I appreciate your prayers. I do.
Yeah, everybody that reached out, like I said,
Yes.
everybody that reached out, we do appreciate the support. Again, no intended for any type of ill will or whatever, just to put this information out. And also, yeah, like even like if some of y'all don't receive like responses back from us, like we don't be knowing who to trust, like who is who. So unless we like oh, this was then we don't like I don't know.
Right. And we literally just like running
Just extra
between each
cautious.
other. Like, do you know who this person is? Do you know who that
Yeah.
person? Are you familiar with this person?
Yeah.
Because we literally are on pins and needles as far as trusting people.
But once we vet you, we got you. But we gotta vet it first, y'all. So it
Exactly.
might take us a little bit to get back to y'all. It's all good.
Right. Exactly. Certain
Oh,
people we
Angela
know.
Jean says she's trying to find you on Patreon. Can you drop your Patreon link, Brown Skin?
Sure.
And another person said something about your link to the channel. It's in the chat.
Okay, I have
And
to
she just
scroll
wants
down
to be able to
some
like
times.
it or go to your channel and hit the like button.
Amazing.
That's what I like. Like the people that follow us and the people that watch us are really very dedicated and just cool as crap. You know what I mean? Like y'all are really, y'all are cool. And y'all really down for us. And I know it probably seemed like things was messy this week, but I'm glad that y'all hung in there with us to get to the end to kind of see what it all meant. And realize that we was just trying to really not be messy and just protect
Other
not just
people.
ourselves, but other content creators.
And y'all.
Absolutely.
And y'all. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what you think about
We all
last night?
say the same stuff.
Brown Skin, we be thinking alike. I swear we be vibing.
For real. We be saying the same stuff. It's already hard enough for Tay to figure out who's talking.
Exactly.
But then we be saying the same stuff. She be like, wait.
Was that Brown Skin or drop the mic? Right.
We be talking trash. She be like, who said that? Which one of y'all?
Exactly. Who said that?
Oh my gosh. Oh, we be cutting a fool with her. I'm telling y'all. But yeah, we definitely appreciate the love that y'all have been showing. Let's see. Make sure to check the backstage. I'm gonna send y'all a message. Wait,
Okay.
where's my backstage comments? I see comment.
Hit the private chat.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on mine anymore.
It doesn't? All right,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna send a message.
Don't mind me. Nope, forget it.
Okay.
Act like I didn't.
Is she drinking?
I ain't. I had Dunkin's, my refresher.
Alaka, I'm gonna have to call you offline. We got to catch up anyway and fill you in on all the crazy that's been going on.
You know what? I can't stand you, Tay. Oh my gosh.
Me?
You. Hold on. Oh.
Pamela Parker says she can't find brown skin. Spell brown skin with the Y where the I is. So SKYN, and you'll find her. And it's underscore girl.
They just put the link-
GYRL.
I thought she just put the link in the chat.
Yep. For Patreon, yeah, I put the link in the chat. It's also in my description box. I have put it
No,
up
she's
in my-
just trying to go to your channel so that she can like your video.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's brown underscore. Oh, I know. I don't know why I made it so difficult. Brown underscore skin SKYN, and then girl is GYRL. But if you put in brown skin girl, it should come up.
But just make sure them wires, because when I put it in, Beyonce video always come up. And I try to
Just
spell it right.
Switch the eyes out for Y's.
Yep. Because I still be trying to type it the right way, and then when Beyonce's video come up, I'll be like, really?
Like tag on it. I did it again. I done did it again.
Yes.
Woo, but yeah, so I know we're gonna cover
last night's episode, right?
Yes, but so we're gonna do it on Tuesday with the Gossip Girls. Today, I figured we'd let them speak their piece and see what they want to say or have to say about it. Now I wonder if I drop the link, does it it doesn't show on you guys' end, huh?
Yeah, it'll show.
Okay.
It don't give us the option to drop the link. It just say we can, present or whatever like we regular. So we don't have the invite on this end now.
Okay. Anonymous
But
said
we
Detroit.
could still I do wonder how that works. Oh, okay. So only brown skin can invite.
Yeah.
So because I always, I never did invite. I always just copied the link up in the the www part, like
Oh, the in the box, in the address box.
I always just copied that link and dropped it in the chat. I never did the invite button.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always do the invite button. I mean, it's pretty much the same. You just copy and paste the link.
Y'all showing out with these likes. Thank y'all. Hit the like button. I just had to turn I didn't even turn the monetization on.
See?
You turn yours on, brown skin? I mean, drop the mic.
Nope, I sure didn't.
See, that's what I sent in the message. Did y'all see that in the private chat? I sent that. That's what I was telling y'all in the private chat to make sure y'all did it.
Oh, sorry.
You sure did. And I ain't even go look. I'm just oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. But you guys can you guys comment on your end?
Yeah, we can comment.
Yeah, we can comment.
So scroll all the way to the bottom, see if the link shows on your end. If not, I'll put it, I'll just put it in the private chat anyways, and then you guys can copy and paste it maybe to your people. See what I'm saying? If you guys put it into your, well, we'll see. Okay, we got Anonymous coming up. Barbara said bipolar weather. I know that's right.
Because tomorrow today the high is 75. Tomorrow the high is 42.
What?
I told y'all how drastic our weather is. That is 33 degrees different.
Yes,
that's
crazy.
75. That's why we stay sick up here too. Tomorrow is going to be 42 degrees.
That's
crazy.
Hello, all my booskies.
Hi, hey Anonymous, hey Angie.
Hello, you lovely three beautiful ladies. Brown skin girl, drop the mic. When Tay talks. Angie.
How many Tays, Anonymous?
Look, baby, after last night with the demonetization.
I'm glad she didn't.
But Rita was about to go ham on everybody and then got brown skin girl. I said, baby, okay, let me help you. Legal.
Anonymous, you was in the same boat as me, right?
No, I knew I had to come in and say, okay, let's give you the strategy. Like you have to treat them like a pyramid. and
Mhm.
then you get them all three ways to get them to stop. But if what Anthony Lofty's saying is true, he must know it's somebody giving them directions.
Oh,
That's my
Mm.
opinion.
Hmm.
And they're
just
scared. They
might
don't want
be.
nobody to know.
Yeah,
But
they're trying to get out of it.
yeah, because it could lead to them, or it could be revealed. But I was gonna say this. I thought the scene with Nell and Melody was very touching.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Ooh.
was.
I know everybody says, "Oh, she's with her man the other times," but I think people don't realize Melody's a mother.
Yep.
Those are her kids.
Yep.
And she knows, based on what I believe, he exhibits the 10 traits of being a narcissistic sociopath. She was worried about her children
Yep.
and her
I said
safety of
that
them.
in one of my videos. Like
Yeah,
I was like, no
she's
matter what, she's worried when they're going them 7 days.
correct. And I
Yeah,
think,
that's scary.
yeah, and I think, drop the mic, you're right. She's more at peace now in her interviews now, because I think there probably has been a temporary order done to have her have them. Wow. And then you actually are getting the mandatory, where the courts are getting involved for him.
Mm.
Because I've said on some, and I know I'm doing this before I got to go to a meeting. I've said this on other panels. Usually the goal of the courts is for both parents to be fit and stable.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because to give you an example, remember Vanessa would have Melody see her father, even though she didn't want to.
Mhm.
It's because the father gives you kind of the, traditionally they're supposed to be the one to prepare you for the world.
Mhm.
You get the fight from them. The mother's typically the nurturer, but the identity of who you are comes from the father, because that's the gene on that. And I think what happens is people who don't have at least some type of normalcy with both of the sexes in their life
Mhm.
take it out irrationally. And that's what you're seeing with Martell,
Yeah.
the other content blogger that attacked on Ann.
You hit a
Those
good
things,
point
they're
about
not
that.
balanced.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I saw that scene with Melody crying to Nell, that was because everybody says, "Oh, she's hard, she's hard." That was her time where she's like, "No, I miss my babies."
Oh my God.
It
I
was,
can only imagine.
she has to give them because of a court order to another person just to try to keep peace.
Yep.
And I thought, and another thing I told Diana Rose last night on her panel, I'm actually happy she told us to have her watch it, because I think previously we were saving her life by watching it, because the millimeters and her crew could watch Martell,
Mhm.
keep the eyes on him, and even the peasant and the others that are coming after attack her. But also, at this time when he's about to lose it all, we need to watch more, because the roses scared me when she said he did that. He's trying, in my opinion, I think allegedly, if he doesn't get his way, he's going to destroy everything, including her relationship with her new man.
Anonymous, did you see how he was looking at her when she was walking away?
Yes, that's why I said at that point, I was saying on other lives and I got on it. She needs to take an order of protection out now. I think she needs to have a pow pow. Because if he says that's time, oh, I'll walk you to the car, it's not safe, all she had to do is say, "Oh, I got this." Just carry her, tap her Versace, and let him know she got a piece. It's just an
But you know
indication I
what
got
was
something.
disturbing? What was disturbing is that Maurice said that he seen how Martell was when he came back in there,
Yeah.
and he joked, joked about it. Like,
Mhm.
I thought that was disgusting for you to call yourself his friend and you see him in that space and you say it's cold out there, ain't it?
Mhm.
Well, this is the
Because that's
thing.
what
I don't know if you
they wanted
realize.
them broke up.
Yeah, but I don't know if y'all realize Diana Rose. If you see her special, there's pictures of Maurice or Margarine. He's an Omega sci-fi.
Mhm.
So is legs, hips, and breasts is an Omega.
Mm.
Martell or Hotel is a Kappa.
Mm.
Why is it your two best friends are ones of a different competing fraternity? It doesn't
But
make
are
sense
they
to
really
me.
his best friends?
They're not, but he says they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Do
scary
you
to
really
me.
think that they're his friends as much as that? You know, like to me, I feel like they reveled in them breaking up, that they weren't going to be satisfied. Let me take that back. I'm going to say I think a piece of them wanted them broke up because together they were so strong as a team.
That's
Melody,
what Kimmy was saying.
yep,
They
she,
were, but that's the problem.
Oh,
Martell didn't understand the people that he was friends with were maggots, literally. They did.
yeah,
literally.
They. If you look at Marceau, that house, that Black Titanic, there is the courthouse. If you're a person of stature, you would never have a building look like that.
Mm.
right,
They're
right.
maggots. They're people that don't come from anything. So that's why I'm curious why Carlos wanted to bring these type of Scots on this show and bring Dusty Destiny on this show. This seems to be some type of money scheme, and they're mad that they didn't get it.
Mm.
And again, that's just my opinion, allegedly. I think LeBaric, they were trying to get LeBaric's money. I think they were trying to get Melody. And luckily, these two
Courtney.
figured it out and, stopped the scheme. And that's why they're really mad and angry at all of us, because we helped
Yeah.
them figure it out.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a plot. We'll get into that too. Real quick. Thank you so much, Marley. Thank you so much. Your kind words.
Yes.
It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. And you're still in my prayers, regardless. I mean, we all go through things, but
Right.
we have to, like Mel said, push through,
Yep.
so
That part.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'll
So
probably come back a little later. I just got to take a call here, but I'm
yeah.
praying for y'all, and you keep it up.
Anonymous.
And
Thanks,
do that legal
Anonymous.
stuff. Like I said, let help get recovery of damages for you guys, what that person did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will be
absolutely.
looking into that. Thank you, Anonymous.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Take care, guys. Bye, everybody
You
on the panel.
too.
Bye.
Bye. And one more, Angela. Brown Skin 2 is my backup page. So this is my main page.
Yeah.
And then I have a backup page for when my main page was attacked or demonetized.
Yeah.
I made a backup page, but that's my name for those. Keisha, I see Keisha says she can't find my name or my page. It's right up here. I'll leave it up so that you guys can see it.
Mhm.
And then was there another comment that I wanted to? I think that was it for now. Okay, so
Patreon and see if I can find you, because I wonder why, if I can find you now. Okay.
yeah, some people it seems like are still having an issue with I don't know why. It's like if here and there or whatever.
Mhm.
So Angie, you were next up.
Mhm.
Yes.
And thank you to all of those that came through and hit the like on all of our pages. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all so much.
Yes.
I'm trying to
Okay, go
mod
ahead,
at
Ange.
least 2 channels because I cannot do 3. I'm sorry.
No,
Well,
Let me
don't
get a
worry
little more
about mine
practice.
today, Angie, because it looked like
You
a
bet
lot
you
of
said.
and Didi
Right.
isn't here.
Oh,
okay, you good then.
Yep.
Thank you, Didi.
You
I just want to
good.
say I love you girls, and you guys know you guys have my heart. So,
No, thank
and
you, Ange.
you know, I'm backing you guys up regardless of anything. So
Oh,
that's all I
Oh,
want you guys to know.
you.
You guys got me. So
Thank you.
Got
Thank
you,
you so
baby.
much.
and then regarding to the episode, I think it was a good episode because it was lighthearted.
Mhm.
And I hope it doesn't go to the dark side, because if it does, I'm not watching, because
Yeah.
there's too much toxicity going around everywhere, too much evil, and I'm just trying to stay away from all that. Like,
Absolutely.
you
I
know.
get it.
Hold on one second, Ange.
Yes.
Deb, I see you. I don't know if you want to turn your camera off before you come up. Okay, I'll add you to the stream.
No problem, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Sorry, Angie. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know if
No.
you were done or if
No, I know I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Can I just
yeah, you
come back to it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cheryl, how are you?
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey,
How are you?
Cheryl.
Hey. Oh God, Martell. He's a band. He's a band.
You already know.
Leave this woman alone. I mean, go get a life. Go find Ariane. Because
All right.
to me, he's in
Bird.
danger. He's in danger. Because when she finally wake up and find out he was using her all this time, got her pregnant, didn't really care about her, he's going to be the one in danger.
Right.
That's how I see it. So
Yes.
it's not just Melody being in danger, he could be in danger. So, because she's watching the show, he bought her and I'm glad she didn't accept the roses, because he might have a listening device in there, like a device somewhere he can listen, or camera, a little small camera you can't see,
Right.
naked eye. So he can't be trusted
At all.
And Kimmy needs to stop encouraging Martell.
Thank you.
She's a pick me.
Thank you.
Like a pick me
She's like a
ass. Excuse
pick
my
me.
language. I'm sick of her. Like, stop encouraging him. Oh, Martell, he missed his family. Oh, stop it. Stop it. If he missed his family, he wouldn't have went out there during a pandemic, put his whole family at risk.
Yes.
Unalive his whole family if he really wanted his family and he missed his family. Stop it, Kimmy. Stop it.
It's like they're antagonizing him.
Yeah, stop encouraging him.
Then when he start blurting their business out, then they go Marty. But
right.
they was talking about Mel antagonizing him on that trip.
Right.
Y'all be antagonizing him because y'all know he want Mel. So why would y'all do why are y'all doing that? Because y'all making him even crazier.
Yeah. And Lou, I'm disappointed in you, Lou, because he disrespected your wife.
Well, this was before, I think.
But yeah, I don't think it happened.
But still, I'm disappointed in Lou because
he
should have. Yeah, I think Lou should have respected what's going on, knowing what's going on to encourage him walking her to the car. He should have been like, okay, don't worry about it. I'll walk her for you.
And like Melody said,
I think people still feel sorry for this dude, y'all.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They do, because you know what? They seen him in real life and he looks pitiful as hell. Like he looks pitiful. Like in his pants, the way they was kind of like sagging in the back and looked pitiful. Like like your pants look sad. Like
not your pants look sad.
Like, it does. He looks like he has lost the best thing he's ever had.
He has. The little hoodie just like
the
hood one popped up. It was just like
just pitiful.
Like you see, he's pitiful.
He's pitiful.
He's only reaping what he sowed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Then he's gonna say, "Oh, your car's across the street."
It's
in the parking lot.
In a parking lot.
How was it across the street?
When they actually went outside and you can see her car right there. I was like, for real?
He was like,
across the street.
He was like, it's actually across the street. I was like,
it's in the
he already been in that car, and he was just looking at her with like it was like he unlocked the doors with his eyes.
Yeah,
like
he's a man. He's a man.
He was trying to hold her hostage.
Yeah,
and he seen it wasn't gonna work because that's what he did before about the whole prayer thing.
Yep.
Child.
Queen Supreme, you make a good point.
When he held that door open, she know I'm a gentleman. No, you not.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
He said that.
He's an atheist. He don't believe in God. He always bringing up God. He's an atheist. He's the devil. He don't believe in no God. So he needs to stop bringing up God. Please.
Yeah, I feel like he brings it up when it's convenient for him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You heard what he said. He used her saying, God said go.
Right.
I was like
the nerve. Fell on somewhere.
Right.
Oh my God.
And right. He's God said for her to go from you.
Exactly.
So why don't you listen to that since you want to listen to God said go about some other relationship?
He think God's gonna tell him to go back, or Mel's gonna tell her to go back.
I said
he got real tongue tied when they asked him about Sheree. He got tongue tied. It took him 5 minutes.
That gap
to respond.
He was about to fight Mel though. Nell. He was
mad. He was mad.
Yeah,
because she didn't believe
for Nell.
That's how you know that the relationship is not real. He don't even know what to say when she's brung up. He's like, well, we're getting to know each other and things of that nature. Child, please.
So corny. God,
right.
Cornball.
Because they talking about Mel. He can't think clear.
You said they talking about what?
They talking about Mel in the relationship. He can't think clear. He can't. In his head, he still think that he with her. So he not gonna openly talk about another woman like that, especially like in like old friends like them. Like he's talking as if, you know, he's not like what you mean? Sure, how you know about her?
Right.
Right.
You're right. That's exactly how he was looking. That
Play
ain't
dumb.
that.
Playing
Like,
dumb.
yeah, you know, I'm proposing this year.
In his mind, he's not even divorced.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly,
It's like
Angie.
proposing
Exactly.
to who? You just said you weren't in a serious relationship, but you're proposing by
And
the end of
taking
the
it
year.
slow. Take it slow.
He's gonna take. He was
He's
singing, "Baby,
unhinged.
come back."
Right. That's what he's trying to do.
Angie said,
He's trying to he's planning on
Girl.
proposing back to Mel by the end of the year. That's what he's
Can't
hoping
live
for. But
without you.
I
little
got
do he
cash
know.
app, ladies.
Huh?
Thank you, Veronica, for the cash app. Take that money.
Yes, thank you, Veronica, for the cash app. I'm just seeing it as well. Thank you, thank you. I think there was someone else. Was that it?
It was Sean.
I'm getting
Yeah, Sean.
paid. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you, Veronica. Y'all know I'm in the country. My stuff come through a little slower. Thank you, Veronica, for the cash app.
I just like to make people laugh. I'm sorry.
You so silly. Okay, I think next. Well, Cheryl, were you done? I didn't want to cut you off.
yes. No, get
Okay.
finished.
Miss Keontae. Hey, sis. How can you hear us, Keontae? We can't hear you. I see you took it off of mute.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we can't hear you, Keontae.
Drop down and come back.
Yeah, try dropping down and coming back up. Let me put the link back out.
Dee Dee was next.
Yes, Dee Dee.
In there.
Dee Dee.
Hey, look, I was like, okay, I can't stay on here long, but I gotta say something. Okay, that first of all, I was glad to hear you all laughing today. That made my life. I was really happy about that. So I'm glad I got to get on today.
Yes, thank
But
you.
this is the only thing I really want to say because I don't know if it's just me or what. No, I got 2 or 3 things to say. Never mind. Anyway, so did you all notice the copycat once again is a copycat? Did Tisha wear her cousin's outfit to her confessional? I'm just wondering if it was just me.
I thought
I
when
know-
the cousin walked in, I thought that too. And I was because they had just switched from Tisha. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what did Tisha have on?
That okay. I just thought
Really?
it was me, but I was wondering if somebody
Wait a
else saw that.
I'm gonna have to pull it up now.
I have no job.
There's something wrong with her for real.
Did
I
you see that
mean,
cousin hair?
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, a little cray. Okay. Now the second thing, you know that Mel was live tweeting last night, and
Yes.
brown skin. You know, I like one of your comments, but anyway.
Oh,
Look.
Yeah, she retweeted one of your comments, Brown Skin, because I
Oh,
was
did
watching
she?
the tweet too. Yes, she
Yes.
did. Mel did.
But this is another thing that happened. So Mel made a comment about when the Fletchers was on the screen. How about your girl Kimmy thought she was talking about her and Maurice? And so Mel had to check it and say, I was talking about the Fletchers. Oh, that's all right. I saw that, but it's okay. I was a kiki.
Oh, I gotta go
Okay.
look at that.
Yes, go back and look. I was tripping. I sent it to Angie because I was tripping this morning.
You want me to send it to you, Brown Skin? I got it.
No, and that's the one about when Mel was checking Kimmy because you can see it at Kimmy on the thing. So Kimmy thought, oh, like you talking about it? She said, I'm talking about the Fletchers. So anyway,
Like
that
go
was
hilarious.
that was
Your
funny,
husband don't even like me.
right? So why would I be saying?
Ooh, I seen what y'all.
Okay,
It was like it was like it was knives or something in his throat when he
Yes.
was talking. Like
yes.
I was
Absolutely.
like, he do not like Mel, and he can't like pretend. He can't even
He
pretend.
can't pretend. He
Yep.
can't pretend.
Right.
The other last thing that I wanted to say, well, it's kind of dual, kind of what you all was talking about Martell. When he was talking to Nell, can you fake it? I mean, you're supposed to be making us think that this is a real relationship with you and Sheree. Who you asking to marry this year? Who? Because you should have asked
Right.
Coleslaw last year. If you didn't ask her then, you're not asking her. You're not asking Sheree. Who you talking about?
Who you
You're
asking?
a little cuckoo.
He
And
talking about
then
Mel.
he talking about Mel. That's why he sent her those roses.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I'm back with what Anonymous was saying. Like, that is some real serious stuff. Like, he is really getting scary.
Yeah,
And
because
then,
it's the 3 years.
Oh.
It's right at the 3 years. And I really think that he, in his mind, he thinks that Mel just was mad and she gonna eventually take him back.
yes.
That's scary, Dee.
Yes, it's very
Yeah.
scary. And
One
this
thing,
my
hold on.
last
Didi.
little thing I gotta
Oh,
tell y'all.
okay, go
So
ahead.
last night I had to go to Advanced Auto Parts, you know,
Mhm.
'cause I got to get my brakes done.
Mhm.
Guess who I saw walk past me?
Who?
Jalen. I'm out. Y'all have a good
Jalen.
day.
Oh, Jalen, Kimmy's son.
Yeah.
I was like,
Got you in Huntsville, Didi. I be forgetting that.
well, so he must be living on my side because I'm kind of a little bit, I'm just like, well, it's weird how Huntsville is. Like, you got all these little bitty small parts around Huntsville, but it's still, you know, Huntsville, really. So I was like, out of all the people to see, he's strolling up through here. So I said, hey, why you not at home watching the show? But I was on the phone with my husband, so I don't know if he knew I was talking to him. But
Who the hell is that, Didi?
plus he a little goofy.
All right.
He's a little goofy, so you know, it is what it is. But you know, I did peep the white Range Rover. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna have to go, y'all. But it's been real, and I'm gonna hit y'all back on Tuesday. But I really wanted to come up here and say hello and everything. Let y'all know.
Thank you, Didi.
Thanks, Didi.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming up.
Thanks
I'll
for
be
coming
watching
up.
the replay on the rest that I missed.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Lady B, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. And then wait a minute. Oh, and if anyone has already spoken and you made your point, if you could drop down because there's some people trying to come into the stream.
I'll
And if you
drop-
want to come back,
I'll
okay.
drop and I'll come back.
Okay. If you want to come back after, you can. And wait. Aunt Ann. Hey, Aunt Ann.
Hey, Aunt Ann.
Hey, Auntie.
Yes, we can hear you, Keontae. Okay.
Y'all, you know what? Last night I was messed up, y'all. My allergies was on fire. Okay.
Oh,
I couldn't even get up there and do what I wanted to do because you guys know I would be like, yeah. You know I would. Look, I'm always on ready. I am always on ready.
Right. Oh, that's right.
you gotta be
So,
sometimes.
okay. So about last night, let me tell you something. I think I put it in Drop the Mics chat earlier that the reason why Martell can't get past 20 and that's the year that didn't Mel leave him. So
Yep,
it's always going to be 20 babysitters, 24 strikes, 24
Yeah.
this, 25 that, because he can't get past 20. So now I know
Yeah.
why you always use 20, because your dumb self can't get past the year that Mel left your old raggedy self. And
All right.
when he was sitting at the table with Mel now, you know what? I wish I could have just been in his face. I would have, Martell, stop lying on Mel, talk about 20 babysitters. Because you sat there, your whole problem is Marcus. It's not the babysitters, it's Marcus. Because even when Nell was like, Martell, I don't believe 20. And he was like, well, what if? What if? It's like, Ninja, you've been lying. You've been lying on Mel all this time. You know, I'm gonna be real. I don't even know 20 people that I will be dropping my kids off, let alone with maybe past maybe 5 or 6. And even if that is, that's family. Martha, you're a whole liar out here in these streets. You are, and you dirty. And that's why Mel said you're pulling up, stalking AZZ. That's what she called you.
Yep.
That's what she called you because that's what you continue to do to her. You pull up and you stalk. And then you sitting there begging her to walk her to the door and she just paid you dust. And you looking up there like a sad dog. You looking like a whole dog out here.
You like, I
did
can't
look like a sad
stand
dog.
him.
He, walking around the whole place, he's just
Yes, moping.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh. So the same feeling that you were giving Mel those 5 or 7 years, she was telling your raggedy self to leave AC alone. So now she giving you that same energy. And you know what? You can't take it because you thought you were the man. You sat up on national TV talk about I do what I want to do. Well, Mel let you do what you want to do. And now you ready to come back because you see that she's still making bank without you. So take your present and go over to OnlyFans and work your thing out. Because
That part.
Ariana tell us you like licking in the booty. I mean, that's what AC said. So why don't you just take it over to the
Oh my God.
OnlyFans and show everybody what you love to do with her with that Vienna. Go on over there so we can see.
Oh, go eat your groceries on OnlyFans. I'm about to make a song.
Oh,
You remember
Sorry, Keonta.
I
what's
don't
the
have
name
no
of the thing?
sense. You know I don't have no sense.
Ray,
You
we'll talk
don't.
about OnlyFans, remember? So it ain't far fetched that they ain't trying it.
You
Listen.
know, and you know the last thing, and then I'll drop down and I'll come back. I think the most, you know what, two things. The first thing is I'm so glad that Mel has found her voice now. And I'm glad to see that she's beginning to expose people for who they are versus keeping the secrets, allowing the viewers to make a determination on your character. Mel, I'm proud of you, sis. You know, we proud of you because now what we've been asking you to do, now you found that in you. Now you're that matured woman. You're not that little girl anymore. And now you're able to expose people for who they are. So kudos to you, sis, and we will continue to support you. And the
Thank you,
last
guys.
thing is her that moment that she had about her children. To
Mm.
me, that just broke me down, and I shared tears in that moment because as a mother, you don't ever want to be without your children, even when they grow up and they go away. You be glad that they be gone, but ultimately, it's that bond that you have. You carried those babies for 9 months, and
Yes.
we know that Mel loves these children. So to see that emotional side of her, it was disheartening to see Martell. Why are you taking these kids away only so you can get Mel back? And now she recognizes your old dirty game.
Hmm.
Now she knows.
Yeah. And she said that
So
too.
yeah, she did. And for you ladies, I'm gonna drop down because I'm still at work. I'm working a shift today.
Okay.
I should at the hospital. So where one of the content creators need to be admitted, you need to come out.
That part.
I just want to tell you guys
I can't.
that I love you. You guys continue to do what you do. We are here to support you. And if you out here in the streets, I love you, Black Queen. I love you guys. And don't let nobody stop y'all bag. And just know that the way the millimeters her, support her, we support you, and we love all of you equally.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Love you.
welcome.
Keontae.
Thank you,
You're
Keontae.
welcome.
Thank
You're
We love you
welcome.
you.
too, and you support all
Okay.
of us. So thanks.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Thank
And I love
you.
you guys. And I'm going to drop down in the chat.
All
All
right. Love you
right.
too, Keontae. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome. Bye.
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 So next
Yeah.
up to speak is Deb, but Deb, give me a second. T, I see you backstage. Can you turn your camera on or wave or something? Okay, awesome. You could turn it off and I'll put you up on the panel. All right, Deb, you are next to speak.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, Deb.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I have two things that I noticed. Well, Kimmy and Maurice. When Kimmy was saying to Maurice that before the surgery she was going to cook and then freeze it so that he would just have to heat up, I was wondering, like, was she trying to make sure that she had something to eat? Is he feeding
That
her
part.
or
Right.
what?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
I was really pissed about that. I made mention to that in my commentary because honestly, I think that it's so selfish of him to but he was like, "Oh, you're doing too much," but he never said like don't cook. Get her a chef. I don't care if you get family members to
What
come over and
out?
bring food for 7 days to 14 days straight, but she shouldn't have to worry about thing. She's
Food,
having surgery.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Exactly.
he's so selfish, but he just don't even realize it. He's trying not to be, but because it's so deeply ingrained in him, he don't even realize that he's like, she shouldn't have been cooking dinner because she's worried about what he gonna eat after she has surgery. That ninja can fend for himself or make a daggone meal or get somebody
A
else too.
sandwich. For
Yeah,
real. Let him figure it out.
One of
right.
those
True
hot,
wisdom, it says your device isn't connected. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tay.
So
those
go
some
ahead.
hot
Oh, go
dogs
ahead.
he made that time when they went into the little
Right.
movie theater when they was talking about the cancer at first.
Make your little hot dogs. Something. But yeah, I don't think it's fair for her to have to worry about that either. But yeah, go ahead, Deb. I'm sorry.
One more thing, and then I'll finish and I'll drop down so that someone else can come up and speak. Um, wasn't Sheree Martell's second choice? Didn't he hit Kenya up first?
Yep.
Mattel's a dog.
I don't know how he was gonna
Anyway,
handle Kenya. Plus, Kenya is way taller than him.
And,
And too
What's
smart.
gonna handle
and
Kenya?
smart.
right.
He's not
And
her
much
type.
smarter.
Much smarter than him.
That's true.
Hmm.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and drop down. Let somebody else come up. Okay.
Thanks
All
for
right.
coming up,
Thank you.
Deb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for coming
Thank,
up.
Right.
thank you.
No problem.
Bye bye.
Bye.
And Kimmy coddles Maurice. That's why he the way he is too.
Yeah, she
She
baby.
Yeah.
coddles him. Yeah, she coddles him. Everything he want her to do. You quit your job. You're a head nurse. You making money, and
Ain't no way.
you gonna quit your job? Oh no,
For him.
no. For him,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. I think Karma Girl was next. Hey, Karma Girl, how are you?
Hey, Karma girl.
Hi, Queens. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can. Hey.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I just got a couple of things. I watched on the show, and I think Mel. Um, trying to explain this now. I think she's in, and she is being stalked. Just like Anonymous was pointing out. She needs to be careful because Martell is getting worse and worse. I've noticed the behavior also. He wants to walk her out to the car, and she keeps saying no. He's sending her flowers, and his friends are encouraging him. I don't understand that part. I was watching on film where Kimmy and was like telling him to, like, do you like? I think you girls understand what I'm trying to say. Reminiscent about the past, and I just don't understand all that.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
and it's not healthy. So,
Yeah. They need to
I
leave
agree
it
with you
alone.
100%, girl.
right. So, and another thing too, I just want to say that I watch all you queens, your channels, and I support all of you. And I want to let you know that if you're watching, I support you and I love you.
You.
And I'm gonna drop down. I got grandkids that are waiting for me, so
Oh, hi.
Thanks,
Thank
Karma
you
girl.
for
Thanks for
coming
your
up. Thank you,
support.
Karma Girl. Yeah, for the support, for
thank
coming
you.
up and speaking up. We got one more to add. Thank you
Yeah, I'm
so
not real
much.
good, so I'm
No,
talking,
you're
so
fine.
I'll drop
No, you
down.
did great.
You made your points. That's
That's
good. You did
right.
good.
I get nervous, so I don't like to come up, but I do listen in the background, and I do love to support all of you. So,
Thank
You
you.
do.
Thank
I
all
you.
see
right,
We
you in
love
the
ya.
chat
appreciate
all
it.
the time. Thanks,
Yes.
Karma
Yeah,
girl.
Thank
I'm
you.
real. All right,
Yes,
bye.
you are.
Thank you. Before we go on, thank you, Claudia Beard, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are too sweet. Okay, so next was Pretty Brown Eyes. You with us?
I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Hey, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what done happened, but my phone is working, so I'm
It's
jumping up
working.
on everybody's lives. Well,
I'm on three at one
I'm
time. Not
okay. I don't win and liked all of y'all stuff, so try to
Oh,
equally
Thanks, Pretty
support.
Brown.
You know, when I hit the
absolutely.
lottery, I'm gonna be able to hit y'all all in the cash app right quite nicely. But
okay. Talk about.
But I'm gonna give y'all the unpopular opinion. Y'all might be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I think Nell is messy and nosy, and I don't like how she bought back what Martell said to Melody, because it's like her and Chris sitting up there talking to him only gives that psychopath hope that, you know, they can be back together. I mean, he only said that stuff about Sheree and being unsure because he knew Nell would run back and tell Mel, and kind of talk good for him, if that makes sense. So I don't really like her running back, kind of speaking good about Martell to Melody. Um,
You think she
the
was
other
speaking
thing,
good about him?
Yeah, I
Nope.
well,
think good
I
about that.
do. I do. And the only reason why I'm saying that I feel like she's speaking good, because Mel was right there on her porch when Melody threw that glass at him, and she was right there, and she knows exactly what Martell was doing. So it's like, why would you even say anything good? Like, to me, to be supportive of her, she would have been saying something along the lines of, I understand what you're doing and this, that, and the third, but don't come questioning her about, well, do you have that many babysitters? And because that means you kind of believe some of the BS that Martell said. And it's like, Melody. So in my opinion, I felt like she should have been more on her side and not question her when it comes to different things that Martell has been saying. Because this conversation happened after he blew up all over the internet, talking about her like a dog. She got 20 boyfriends, she got 20 babysitters, she's a 304 and all of this. But you're gonna still come and kind of say something nice to her about him? I ain't like that, but that's just me. Um, the thing with Maurice is like he's slowly kind of turning on Martell, but I don't know if it's more so like because he likes Melody. I think it's more so like he said, like he's joking with him, kind of to rub it in on him that Mel don't want him. You know what I mean? Like, not
Mm-hmm.
because he's supportive of what Mel's doing, because they all resented her for leaving because that cost them all a bag, including Kimmy. But it's just, in my opinion, he's just doing that just to stick it to Martell, and I'm waiting on Martell, that is, to come out and spill some of their business because he said that about him. Um, what else? I don't know. I just didn't like it. And he was like, she's scorned. How is she scorned? She's sticking up for herself and she's not putting up with Martell's mess anymore. That doesn't make her scorned. That more so makes her a survivor. The way
Mm-hmm.
he used it, in the context he used it, it almost made it like it's a bad thing. Not that she, overcame whatever he did. And Kimmy sitting right there, oh, well, he just misses family and this, that, and the third. Kimmy, you know exactly what that man did to lose his family.
Y'all
It's
know I
wrong.
don't see it for Kimmy.
I don't see it for
Yeah.
I don't see it I don't see it for her either. And it's just like she's sitting up there, all like she flirting low key with Martell, just like Tisha was low key flirting with the bartender. Probably Marceau fire him after he see this damn show. Excuse me
That
for cussing.
bartender, ooh,
Bartender
ooh.
was cute. He
I
probably
think
a model child. I
I
don't know.
think he's an actor.
I think he's an actor, a model,
He
because
was
it
a
was
tall
nobody.
drink of water.
It was nobody in that butt naked behind Black.
Pretty
But
White Lies.
yes,
Oh my lord.
Didn't Miss Fletcher say she didn't believe when Montel said that Melody had 20 babysitters? She said, "I don't believe that. I don't believe she
I
had 20
don't
babysitters."
I don't
care.
believe that.
She said that she don't believe it,
Yeah, she said she don't
but
believe that. So she didn't
right.
believe it from the beginning. I don't because
I
this lady hangs with Melody. Sometimes on holidays she's
That's
at
not
Melody's
but
house
that's
and
not
stuff like
my point. My point is an unpopular opinion that I feel that I didn't like her bringing it back and saying, like, making it seem like, well, I don't believe the 20, but what are you doing basically? Like you still questioning male parenting, and that's what I didn't like.
Okay. I kind of got that too a little bit. Like I kind of got like when Nell was coming to them, but I had to also think that Nell and Chris has been kind of like a mentor to Mel and Martell. And when she was saying about the kids and what's going on with that, it was kind of like, who do you think you are? But I get what I get it now. I think that Mel and them opened the door for them to have that type of rapport, like
Right.
as a mentor. So that's why I had to think, because at first I was thinking like you was thinking, Brownskin, like why is Mel acting like Mel got to explain what she do to her kids? But I did like that Mel did cry, not cry, but show emotions about it and break it down. Like I can't see my kids every day. This is not acting like because I don't want to see him or I'm broke up with him that this is fine for me. I never thought I would be in a situation with my kids not grown and not seeing them every day.
Right.
Yeah, that broke my heart.
How hard that's on me.
Yeah.
Well, that broke my heart too, and that's why I'm saying, yes, Neil is like a mentor, a business mentor, and a big sister type mentor to Mel. I get all of that, but just part of it, I just kind of didn't like it because Chris is still Martell's friend, and Melody is Nell's friend through Martell and Chris still. So to me, she would still be a little bit more partial to Martell because they knew him first, and that's Chris's buddy.
I think Chris handles Martell with a long handled spoon.
Because
That's why he invited him with his wife.
Martell acts a certain way because I feel like Martell got dirt, and he's so rude because how you gonna come on their date and say, "Look, I know you was gonna be here"? That's kind of nasty and rude in my opinion.
I thought so too.
He's an a-hole.
I agree with that.
An a-hole. But we'll skip past Nell. That's just my little opinion. I'm gonna just keep my good eye on her. And then
that's a good one.
my good eye. Because I got 20/30. So I got 20/20 in one eye, and then the other eye it ain't so good. So my good 20/20 eye, I'm gonna keep that on Nell. And what's the other thing? Tisha. Why is Tisha trying to be Melody? You hate this woman so much.
On her scene.
Girl, wait a minute. She done did an interview. I didn't watch it, but I seen the bits and pieces. And you know how Mel be like, child, you know how it is. Why she did that same thing?
She's obsessed. She's weird.
Obsessed.
Who's worse, her or Coleslaw? Because Coleslaw even Tisha did that same thing, and I'm just like, well, damn. Melody is literally the blueprint for the way you act, and she's like showing up as Melody from 2 years ago.
Right, the entire cast.
The other thing is, I don't like how she tried to do her cousin or whoever that was, talking about, oh, you look like me, and that's a compliment, so say thank you. Tisha, you is baby Wanda. Girl, sit down. You is not you. Girl, you is not you. Oh, you look like a little meatball. Girl, go sit down. I can't stand her.
Me neither. She got a nerve.
You look like a meatball, girl. She's a meatball. Now,
she got a nerve to think she cute. Like, girl,
and think she's Mel.
So can I thank somebody really quick for me and Tay? Thank you so much for the Cash App, Claudia. Claudia Beard.
Out of Cash App.
Got money.
And then in that video, you know how Mel says, well, if one of my friends tells me that they want to do something, I'm gonna do whatever in my power to connect them and put them in. Tisha said the same shit.
Lord have mercy.
She said the same thing. It's like, God dang, Tisha, have a mind and opinion of your own. Right. And I guess they got tired of y'all talking about their little house on the prairie because you know they live in an apartment now.
Is that right?
Well, she says it on this interview that they live in an apartment now while they're waiting for their
Remodel
house to get
her house?
remodeled. Yeah.
What does that have to? Why
Child,
is
that's just what
remodeling the house that?
So they done moved out the gingerbread house.
yeah, they done moved off the house on the prairie, child. Other than that, I mean, the episode was cool. It was light, and I'm gonna watch it for Mel. But to me, until they really, really start with some new storylines, all of these storylines are really old because it's the same recycled garbage. Tisha versus Kiki, Tisha versus, you know, now she's saying how she don't like Mel, or trying to prove to us that she don't like Mel, but you emulate everything she do.
She do.
Martell still with I want my wife back. Negro, you done went and had all kind of babies. You done took this lady to court. You done did everything you possibly can. And you think this lady gonna take you back? Hell no.
Nope.
Leave her alone.
Exactly.
Other than that, and then the Stormisha, that speaks for itself. We not even gonna give her no airtime. So I guess next.
Ooh, that scene with Stormy, baby. Okay.
Stormy, oh God.
So
Yeah, we
I
gotta
let
talk
somebody
about
else because
that.
I don't even want to cuss, child. So
Thank you. We
look,
might
I
we
don't got
might
no
go to
money. I don't got no money to send all of y'all no money for cussing, so I'm gonna be quiet.
I think we're gonna Tuesday will be the day for that on
Yeah.
Patreon.
So we can cuss. So we can cuss like Mama not home.
Right,
On Patreon.
exactly.
Yes.
Because like when Mama not home, as soon as Mama come back home, everyone is saint. Everyone forgot how to cuss. Ain't that funny how we can turn that on and off? That is funny. Okay, so first off, I just brought this up because who are you? Like,
look at wannabe Mel. Look at her.
Yes.
ooh,
It's
a hot mess.
she is a stalker, y'all. Like
Single black female.
I don't care what anyone says. She dreams of being Mel.
Watch her mannerisms in this. Watch her mannerisms. Watch her mannerisms.
Why subject us to this?
Exactly.
Some of us didn't watch that for a reason.
Right. Oh no, I wasn't gonna play it.
Who's next?
Please
Yes,
don't.
Shirley is next. Thank you, Pretty Brown Eyes.
Thanks,
All
Pretty
right.
Brown. PBE.
Yes, CBE.
Okay.
Well, I just want to say that I adore Tay. She is awesome.
Thank you,
She
Shirley.
is.
Hey.
And I adore you too, brown skin girl. But I've been watching Tay longer.
Yeah,
She's
no, that's
just so awesome. And
Aw.
I was yesterday. I was listening to you guys, and I have to say I'm out of the loop quite a bit because I didn't really know what was going on. But I get there's a stalker out there, and now I'm putting it all together because I was like, I wonder why Aunt Anne's been going off on people. She's not a going off on people kind of person unless it's Hotel or Wanda. She don't really go off on people or the devil, That's who Aunt Anne don't see it for. The devil, of course. She don't see it for the devil, and she don't see it for Wanda, and she don't see it for Hotel. But I'm glad that's getting straightened out. It's crazy how it's just wild how people can, I don't know, but hopefully that person gets some help too. But I'm glad you guys are okay in handling it.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to go over, look, I took notes. It's not going to be that long though.
No,
but
go ahead. That's what we're here for.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say that I was very annoyed at Kimmy's low-key encouraging Hotel in his fantasy because he doesn't have a family anymore. He ruined his family. What he has is 4 children with an ex-wife, and he has another child with his side chick. That's what he has. He does not have a family. He had a family with his mama and with his kids, but him and Melody are no more.
No more.
He's not taking him back. And the sooner he realizes that, the better off he'll be, because he's not even serious about it. If he was really, really serious about becoming a better person and changing, he wouldn't be running over. He wouldn't be with Sheree. He would have already been in therapy. And I'm not going to even give him any tips because that's not how you do it. It's over. Move on with your life. You'll be better off. Okay? Because what he's going to end up doing, and what I think she should do, is get a restraining order against him after she wins full custody. He can still see his kids, but he don't need to. He is a dangerous person. And he's an abusive man. He was emotionally and mentally abusive. I don't know if he was ever physical, but I wouldn't put it past him. But they treat him as if he's a normal person. To them, he's, it's just like a man who is physically abusive. They put on one face for the public and another in his household. And with Lou and Tiffany, if they knew he was an abuser or really recognized the type of abuse he does, which was mentally and verbally and emotionally, you would not encourage an abuser to keep harassing his ex-wife, his victim. So Lou, as a man, should have said, leave her alone. We can walk her out. Or no, that's what he should have did as a man. Just said, stop. Instead of saying, that's not cool what he's doing. And I don't like seeing that.
Absolutely.
Another thing is, people keep saying that they believe Hotel has dirt on the other men. I don't know if that's true or not. I think he's done dirt with them, but I don't think he's that smart or disciplined to withhold information like that. If he had it, he would have already exposed it. I don't know. He could surprise me, but I just don't see him being disciplined enough to like withhold and be strategic. Another thing, when you guys mentioned about how when Melody and Martell together, they were so strong together. Melody's going to be strong no matter what. He was strong with her. She was not at her best. Even with him doing all that, she was still a strong woman, but she's better off without that man. And
I agree with that.
So it disturbed when people say, oh, that's magic when they were together. No, that was still Melody shining no matter what, but she's better off without him. And he was at his best when he had somebody carrying him. That's probably why he's not so gun-ho on Sheree, because he probably realized all she can do for him is put him in a couple of scenes. She's not smart. She's not a go-getter. She don't have no money. She's just like him. Everything on the outside, nothing in the inside.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And as far as Nell, I'm glad she said she didn't believe that, because nobody believes that Melody would, as much as that woman loves her children, she's not going to just let anybody watch her children. If it was 20 people, it's 20 people like her mama and her brother. If that was 20 people.
Right.
Another thing, I think he has a problem with Marcus for homophobia. I also think he has a problem with Marcus because of Marcus is a better role model for his children.
Yep.
And
very much so.
Need to have a solid male role model like Marcus, who is not only what we see to be a decent man, an educated man. That's what they need. They need somebody like that in their life, and not just say, "Oh, all men are crazy like my daddy."
He's also God-fearing.
Absolutely. Him and his husband are probably, because I'm sure his husband is the same as he is. So that's another thing. And that was very touching when Melody said her brother drove up from Atlanta to be with her kids in her house for those 2 days. That's a dedicated uncle. That's a loving brother. That's what family do. No, she shouldn't have to call you. Why would she call you? You have not earned the right to even be in her presence.
I have
figured the children. It's her time with the children, and you need to respect that. Had he been a better actor, then she could do that. But no, he has not earned that. And
I have figured. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt your thought.
What he has earned is visitation with supervised visits. That's what he's earned. And I hope the judge does that. Because those children shouldn't even be spending an overnight with him.
No, I think it's very dangerous.
Maybe one weekend out of the month, he can see him. And then earn it back. Because what you've done is horrible. And then lastly, ending on Tisha. Lord, I wish if I wasn't, I'm going to start taping it so I can fast forward her parts.
That part.
But
I fell asleep twice.
She's very annoying.
Boring.
She keeps saying what Kiki did was awful. I didn't think what Kiki did was awful. All Melody asked her was, were there rumors before the show? And she said yes. Now I know
Right.
other people say, "Oh, she shouldn't have been over there." Well, what not? Well, you know what else shouldn't have happened? Tisha shouldn't have allowed her husband to mock her cousin's addiction.
That part.
That's
Or
it.
have Marceau
That's the root
too.
of all of it. Okay.
Mhm.
And then when she sort of low key threatened her, what if I talk about your marriage? Well, then I guess all
about it.
gloves are off.
I would have said, talk about it. I'm not as scared as you.
Yeah.
Thank
Tisha
you.
takes no accountability.
So
That's
Tisha
the
always
word of
want
the
to be a
day for her.
victim. She
She
always
takes
want to be a victim. And like
exactly.
when she
Professional
did,
victim.
yeah, when she did with Mel about why when she started, I remember that first season when she said, "Why is Martell saying Marcel has 20 girlfriends?"
That's him.
Why is your husband taking my money to my husband's girlfriend?
Exactly.
So don't, Tisha, she's something else. I tell you that. But that's all I
Mhm.
gotta say. I think I said too much. But again, I
No.
adore Tay. You are wonderful.
Thank you.
And I just think you guys are awesome. So
Oh,
thank you.
thank you. Thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
shut the
Me
mic
too.
so that people can talk. Okay, thank you for letting me come up.
Thank you,
No
Shirley.
problem. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, to her point about Martell, and well, everyone's point, kind of. That dude, I've been saying it from day one. He doesn't want custody of the kids. He wants custody of Mel. Like Mel said in that scene, she tried doing that whole keeping a couple babysitters, but nobody wanted to deal with him. So he, I think, purposely was sabotaging it so that he can slide on in, like, well, I'll just watch them while you go do your thing, and we might as well just live under the same roof. That way they don't have to go back and forth. And I feel like it was like his way of trying to slide in and live in the same house, which we know Mel ain't going for. Mel's not going to have that, but in his warped mind, he thought it was going to work.
That's his co-parenting. That's what like Mel was saying. Like that's his co-parenting situation is them being together.
Yes. Very
That's
much so.
The only situation that or resolve to this issue is them being together.
That's all he wants. He doesn't want to fix it or to have other babysitters. He really just wants to be back with her. But ooh, child. Okay, let's get through the rest. Hold on. Let me see who's up here. So T, I think you've been up here for a while.
I have been waiting patiently.
Hey, ladies.
Yes. Hey.
Hey, beautiful ladies, all shades of brown, even the avatar.
Hey.
Which one of y'all is my cousin from the Bahamas now? I forgot which one.
Oh, that was Pretty Brown Eyes. That's the one that
just
ago.
I think she meant me
Okay.
right.
Okay, I remember you.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. You guys were litty on Patreon. I was so nosy. I waited for 2 hours for you guys to figure out what the hell y'all was doing.
It was well worth it, though, T.
Oh my gosh, not 2 hours. Oh my
It was like well worth it. I was like, Lord, I nosy.
She said I waited 2 hours.
And then when I was trying to fit, when y'all said who it was, I was, oh man, why she gotta be from the Caribbean? Why she gotta be one of our Caribbean people? Oh my God. I was so disappointed. I went and unsubscribed right away.
Oh my gosh.
But just real quick, I just wanted to make a couple quick points. So when it comes to Martell with Marcus and that situation, I honestly don't think it's a homophobia thing. I think, just like you said, it's a control manipulation thing. If he can alienate her or alienate, how the word is, whatever the word is, if he can do that from all of her family and friends, it will limit how much people she have to watch the kids. So eventually it can be him only, and that gets control back. I think that's what more it is. Like he's just trying to, put a wedge between her and her friends and family. So eventually it'll be just, oh, I only have you to watch the kids. Can you help me out? And that's what I think it is. And it's not working with that. And then my opinion, allegedly, when it comes to Sheree and Martell, I think there was some deal or agreement made between Andy and Carlos that they thought Martell was going to help the ratings with Sheree's storyline on Bravo, and it didn't work. And then vice versa, Martell needed a storyline, and they thought Sheree would have helped his storyline, and it didn't work. So I think that's all that relationship was just them helping each other out. Because remember, Carlos said, when you're a husband or even a boyfriend on Bravo, you get 10%. So I don't know if Sheree made that agreement or deal with him to get some type of money because he needs it. Come on Bravo, but it's you clearly see it's just an arrangement. It's nothing there. It's no chemistry. It's no romance. Nothing like that. Okay, so that's on that. Then on Martell, Butter Martell face, not Martell, Maurice Butter Grease, and Kimmy. I just thought that Kimmy going through a life-changing experience would have come out now being more honest and, calling people out and saying to Martell, you messed up your family, you did this, you do that. But she came out and transformed right back into a snake that she was before she had her life-changing experience. I don't understand that. I don't see it for Kimmy. I'm sorry she's going through what she's going through, but I just don't see it for Kimmy. I think Kimmy plays both sides, honestly. I agree. Then and then I don't know if you remember last week's episode. Is it me or Maurice just seemed like he was not happy Kimmy was getting better? It was like every time she wanted to celebrate her progress with chemo or something, he had some negative something to say. And I don't know, it was just weird. Last week's episode when she was talking about her milestones, and she said, well, I did this, and you haven't done it yet, or and I accomplished this. Well, we're not done yet. It's like, are you happy? Or you sad?
Right. It's like he tried to diminish her.
It just was weird. So, but this whole thing with Mel and everything, I just want, and this is my last comment, I just want people to be aware too. If you guys ever get the opportunity to ask Mel or interview her, ask Mel if she feels safe around Martell, if she feels that she's in danger. Because I don't want people putting it out there in the atmosphere, power up the top, and giving anybody any ideas or anything like that. So if you guys ever get that opportunity to ask her that, because she might be fine, she might feel safe, she might not think it's a problem or anything like that. And we're, it's just saying, because what we see on the show that she needs to be careful, which she probably needs to, but I just don't want to put it out there to give room to the enemy. You know what I mean?
The ideas.
Yeah. I've been married to a detective for almost 20-something years, and there's some things is crazy. Things are crazy out there, and you don't need people to get any ideas or anything, or even put anything in anybody's head. But I understand Martell at this point wanting his family back, but he should have thought of that a long time ago. It's too late. I think if he had done the work and done the counseling and maybe go to church, I don't know, Mel probably would have even considered it, but it's gone too far now. He's letting that demon spirit, because they say narcissist, I just say demon. He's letting that spirit just take hold of him and destroy him, because that's all it's going to do is destroy him. And that's what he can't see past that at this point where he is. So that tells me he's not healed yet, get that help, and then he'll be able to move on with someone else, because the show ain't gonna be Mel. Mel has moved on.
Mel is done. She said it in that when they were at Black for that grand opening or whatever they did.
Yeah.
She said the moment you have a kid with my enemy, that's it. Like there's no going back. So
and that's why she don't feel it for pastrami. Because Stormy, but Stormy is a double agent. I never even bought Stormy's products, to be honest. I know a lot of people talked about them and say they were good because I'm natural, but I just don't want nobody shampoo and conditioner in my hair who be playing around with sound bowls. I'm sorry, I don't play with stuff like that. I never bought that stuff.
But
Sorry.
I've also heard she has like chemicals in her stuff, and
Oh,
my aunt does hers naturally. So if you
yeah,
were to get
yeah.
anybody, I would
Only
say
because
more.
where I am, I can't get on aunt stuff.
Oh,
Is where I
okay,
am. Yeah.
okay,
So,
okay.
but I when I do visit, I will definitely be, because I love supporting our Black women and our Black products and whatever we got going on. But I still have to be
Absolutely.
careful who you allow, to take their products and your hair wherever, because everything is
Yes,
spiritual. People don't understand that.
yes,
Dark magic is
absolutely,
serious. You don't play with stuff like that. Next thing
absolutely.
you know, you out here running with no hair on your head. I don't know, but okay. But
Yeah,
anyway, so I just thank you guys for allowing me to come up, and I support you
absolutely.
guys 100%. I love watching your channel. You guys are funny. Tay
Oh,
is crazy, but
she
I
is.
crazy, so that's why I like Tay.
Thank you,
Tay
Tina.
is crazy.
Yes, but that's good crazy. She ain't mental
Yes,
illness crazy.
right, right. She's the good type of crazy.
All right, guys. You guys have
Thank
a great rest
you.
of your weekend. All
You
right.
too.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. True wisdom. You're next. Then deep conversations with Sean. So, wait, did True Wisdom drop down? True Wisdom, are you still here?
I'm teased.
Oh, T. Okay, so she went before you. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I didn't
So
say
T.
I was quiet.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
It's
I
okay.
know. I'm sorry.
Patiently. I'm like, I'm gonna let her finish.
What are your thoughts on the episode?
Well, first I want to say, I respect all of you ladies. I started listening to Tay and I found you the drop the mic and brown skin girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, you guys really did a lot for me because my mom passed, and then I just started listening. I don't know, Tay popped up on my YouTube one day, and I was like, wow, she is something else. She made me laugh, and I just started
She,
listening.
that's her
Lord.
all day long.
And,
Yes.
She
and
don't change.
and I heard Aunt Ann, and I found Aunt Ann, and I'm like, wow, Then I'm looking at the relationship you guys have, and um, you guys, I did pray for you guys yesterday. I really did
Thank
because
you.
I'm like, you know what, you guys have good hearts, and
Thank you.
what man mean for bad, God is gonna turn it into good,
Around.
guys. So you guys are gonna.
Absolutely.
I admire you
Thank
guys.
you.
Keep up
Thank
the good.
you.
Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry to hear about your mom.
I
Yeah,
know.
sorry to hear about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's deep.
lonesome, but you know what? I'm getting. I'm each day. It's a healing process,
The process, yes.
and
Well, let me tell you,
Mhm.
I belong to that club.
okay.
And the best advice that somebody gave me, because I asked her maybe about 2.5 weeks after she passed, I worked with a lady that was a social worker.
Mhm.
And I asked her, does it ever stop hurting? Because I never felt pain that wasn't physical pain
Mhm.
that hurt so much that you really couldn't do anything about it.
Right.
And she said to me, you never get over it, but it just every day will get better, and you learn to live without them. And because she had lost her mother too, and
Mhm.
because I was just like, am I ever going to be okay again? And she was like, oh yeah, you will be, but you will you will you just learn to live without them.
Right.
And that was the best advice that somebody, instead of just being like, it's gonna be all right, because it's never gonna be all right. Okay,
Mhm.
period.
It's
But you will learn to live without them, and then you'll, instead of crying, you'll start laughing and at things that at your mom said and
Like
did. Because
memories.
right.
yes,
She
because
was
I
my.
always tell Tay she reminds me of my mother.
Oh,
Like, because my mother acted just like her, like
wow.
just like her, and they're the same sun sign, Sagittarius. So yeah, you have happy memories, so it will get better. So
I know that, and I thank you so much for that. But she was 96. I know she was
Oh,
tired.
wow.
And so
wow.
I
Yeah.
just feel like, I had to make myself realize, you know what, she's in a better place. She was a Christian, so I
Yep.
know
Mhm.
heaven. So I'm like, she just kept telling me I'm tired. I'm just
Yep.
Oh,
go home and be with the Lord. And I'm like, well, I'm not ready for you to go.
Right. Right.
yeah. That sounds like my grandfather. Yeah.
But it's all good. I just thank God that she didn't have to suffer anything like that. And so that was that's nice. It was nice me knowing that.
Absolutely.
But I was going to talk about that program. I guess I'm gonna talk about Letitia. I'm not a Letitia fan, but her husband hit on the spot that last season when he told her that she was jealous of Mel, and she got upset. I'm like, the truth hurt. And it's so obvious. She's like, I'm not jealous of her. Yeah, you are. It's so obvious.
Right. Like they said, hit dog holler.
Right.
That's the only time she done basically took up for herself with him too.
Exactly.
That part.
He's trying to be a carbon copy of Mel, but that would never happen. When they were talking about her mom, when Letitia was talking to her cousin last night, and she was talking about her mom food, I'm like, oh yuck.
The cookbook and that Tisha had to edit.
Yeah. I'm like, it kind of turned my stomach, but
it's gonna be EGS. We gonna see what the cookbook looking like. Because if it's anything like that little spinach, liver, and onions, we're gonna pass.
and
spinach cornbread. We will
right. Because I wouldn't even buy it, but if y'all put it up on there on y'all screen, I'll look at it.
You're gonna do live and go and make a recipe every week.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck with that.
Exactly.
And make y'all get super chats and cash apps. The highest one that'll make us stop. So we'll stop the ingredients with each cash app.
Exactly. It'll come in quick.
We're gonna go pause this game.
Exactly.
That's true.
Do y'all believe Tisha as a businesswoman?
No.
That was so unbelievable.
Right.
What about her food truck?
She
Where's
won.
the food truck?
Oh yeah.
I can't even believe they even mentioned that cookbook. Why did they even mention her name?
Because she's no longer. She want to make sure her mom stays on the show somehow. Some
remnants. Yep. Facts.
She's unforgivable.
She's gone.
But don't they realize that's why they lost 250,000 viewers?
No.
For the first episode is because they will not let these ratchet people go.
They think it's because of Mel.
Mel. It is because of Mel, because they mistreated her for so many years. And people got tired of seeing the same bullying and harassing.
Right.
I did a poll on my channel. It was like 80% of the people said because they tired of seeing one person be bullied and harassed. So that's why they're not watching and blacking out. So it's like y'all still don't get it.
And I think they're editing a lot of stuff too. So you really don't know exactly what they're really doing, because I'm sure they want us to see what they want us to see. I'm sure they edit a lot just to make us look at it.
Yep, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How they've shown that flashback of Mel throwing that picture at Martell several times, but they didn't show his blow up backstage. They ain't talk about none of the blow ups that he didn't had. They haven't talked about it. Even with the fight, they didn't show all what happened with that fight. But they basically they gonna make sure that they show her losing her cool with that throat with that picture thing
to make
right.
I was looking at that and I was like, the way she threw that,
right? Oh yeah,
it would have pierced through him if it would have hit him.
But she threw it on the ground. She wanted to hit him. She would have hit him, but she threw it on the ground close by.
I would
to scare him.
Right. I'll get her point across. But we haven't begun to have the bad luck that he's gonna have. This is just the beginning for him.
I agree.
But like I said, Mel is covered. God is gonna protect her and her kids. Martell is gonna be the only one going down.
Yep, and anyone who associates themselves with him too.
That too. But thank you guys. I'm not gonna, talk long. I'm gonna let somebody else talk. But I appreciate you.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you for being so patient too. Yeah. See, me and Drop the Mic always say the same stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
And I'm gonna try to stay out the bushes. I'm always hiding in the bushes. I just decided to come up this one
Come
time.
on up.
Oh,
Come
well,
on up.
Yes, I'm glad
yeah.
you came up.
Yes, we're
Thank you.
glad you came up out the bushes. Jump
Uh,
on out.
okay. Drop
Thanks for
Look, you
coming.
gotta put your Homer thing up.
Right. Look,
Okay.
only if I can do it in reverse.
All right. Okay.
All right, bye.
I
Thanks.
bet down.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. And Astute Queen B Thoughts. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I left it up there so I wouldn't forget, and I still forgot. But sorry, but thank you for the super sticker. All right, deep conversations with Sean. Hey, sis, how are
Hey,
you?
Sean.
Hey y'all, hey brown skin, drop the mic, Tay, chat panel. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Doing
It's been a
good.
minute.
How
I be
you
trying to check
doing?
out lives, but I feel like YouTube be playing so many games. And it's hard. And when I feel it be like 3 days later, I be like, how the heck is this 3 days later? But
Right.
whatever. When I
I'm like
catch it,
that
I
too.
catch it. So
Absolutely.
I was happy when I came on. I was like, oh look, they all on live. So I'm glad to get on with y'all. So I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I'm just gonna say my piece and get on out. And to talk about the show, y'all know I don't see it for Miss Kimmy at all.
I know.
You know, prayers Thank to you. her journey, because I do think that is a separate thing. So I would never, want anything to happen. And I really am praying to complete healing over her body. And I mean that. But as far as her ways and what she do, I don't see it for Miss Kimmy. And that entire scene with her and Martell, I could have literally threw my phone in her forehead. And girl, like, what are you doing? And what it's people like you that keep him thinking that he has a chance to get back with Melody.
Thank you.
It's people like you that want to make it seem like, oh, it's okay. You was just mad at him last season, right? Because of what he said about your
The boys
situation.
trip.
Weren't you just mad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now y'all friends again. Now it's okay. You didn't even like him last season. You didn't even want to film with him last season.
Exactly.
Now you back in his face flirting all over again?
Yep.
Go have several seats, Kimmy. I'm not here
pick
for you.
me.
Very much so.
It
Very much give me pick me vibes.
Yep.
I may have to say this, y'all. Don't put me out the don't put me out when
Don't
I
say it. Don't look. Be
My
I
fingers
said,
are
don't say
ready.
it.
Wait a
Oh,
minute. Go ahead. No,
Don't put with me you, out. Sean. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I actually did agree with what Maurice was saying in this scene, because I do think that it's time for his friends or so-called friends to start holding his feet to the fire.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that they doing it for real, but still doing it in a way so where they can stay kind of on his good side, but also let me pander to the TV show and to the audience. So I do kind of appreciate him actually kind of going out and saying it, because he do need to hear it. And he do need to see it that it's your fault, And
I
when
agree
he
with
called
you.
him and when he called him a double-minded by quoting scripture, I was really like, now that was probably the best thing he probably said since he been on this show
On the
the
show.
entirety.
I said the same thing, Sean.
Yeah, so because it's true, he is unstable in his ways. So I do appreciate, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I do appreciate him actually saying it out loud.
It'd be like that. You hate to agree with them. You be like, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yeah.
It's like you got to prep your body. Like,
Right. I was like, that's why I said, y'all don't put me out. I'ma say it. But
I know. I was waiting. I'm like, wait, what?
You brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up but the thing is, like, I really appreciated him saying that. But Martell is the one you need to be saying that too.
Yes.
That part.
Y'all talking about him on the side, he take it as y'all teasing him. And instead of joking with him or like playing a dozens with him, saying, yeah, it's cold out there, and you him, you should have been saying that stuff to him. That's how you need to be talking to him, like,
yes,
dog, you gotta leave her alone.
Yep, leave her alone.
Like, we gonna get you some hoes, but come on, you gotta let it go.
Yes.
Stop, some other type of way. Because when I tell you, he looked at like he was getting physically sick People standing there watching her. Like, like I was surprised that he didn't just run and tackle her or something. Like,
yeah,
sick.
Like you could tell it's taking a toll on him.
It
the
is.
whole separation.
I
Or
told you,
separation from
Sean, he
divorce.
was unhinged.
Hit him. Like it's sinking in, but
Yeah.
and now reality is starting to hit him, and he don't know what to do. And them making fun of it is not gonna help. It's gonna make him worse.
I agree.
Like them talking to him about, oh, you missed those moments. Don't talk about that stuff. Those moments are gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Moving forward with his new girl, whatever you got going on. Talk about that. Don't keep talking about him and Mel.
Exactly.
Talk about coleslaw. Like, talk about Sheree. But
Exactly.
please, like you said, why you keep bringing her up?
And don't you think?
It's like the nostalgia. It's like the same way Martell always tries to use pictures and stuff or videos of them when they were together with Mel. When you keep saying stuff like that, you're giving him hope that, oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, he get all warm and fuzzy, but you can't go back there. It's done.
And it's done. It's over.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. So stop.
And I think it's messed up that you guys call yourselves his friend, but yet you guys are pushing him onto her, knowing that he has other ladies on the side. I mean, that Sheree, he claims her, right? I mean, he claims her as a friend, but you guys know that they are doing something together, basically. But you're over here pushing this. Like, so you want this woman to continue that same pattern? You guys are crazy.
They're insane.
Just as crazy as he is.
Right.
And my last point is I want to bring up the Nell situation. And I don't think Nell is being a double agent. And I get what Pretty Brown Eyes is saying, because she definitely made a good point. But I also look at it as a situation to where I think Nell is probably the only person that Mel will open up to and have a more of a conversation with as far as the cast go. I don't even see her doing it with Kimmy. I think she may maybe give her maybe a piece of an inch, not even a full inch. But as far as the cast go, I don't see her opening up like that, or even being that emotional, giving her real, true, honest thoughts about it. So I kind of feel like Nell was more of a even playing field, who's not that much of on the show, who really do have a relationship with her outside of the show. And she was able to play that barrier and neutral spot. And I think that's kind of what Nell is doing for the show. She had to come in and be the one to play the neutral side of the situation.
And I think Mel has respect for her.
Yes. Because she told her something that she didn't want to hear, Sean and Tay, everybody. She told her, listen, I know you want to take the eraser and erase this man, but he is never going. He is the father of your 4 children. And in a perfect world, it would be no contact, right? But unfortunately, you got 4 children with him. He is going to always be in your life in some way, shape, or form. Mel had to hear that too.
Yeah, and I think she did need to hear that, because I think it's easy, if this is to happen, she get full custody, that he just out of her life altogether. And to a certain extent, that we do want that for her, because we know Martell is a whole clown out here in these streets. But I also feel like and y'all let me know if I'm wrong, because I really don't be into the love marriage Huntsville streets like that. So let me know.
It's like, no.
But from what I've seen in the past, I don't know what it's like now, that she hasn't really came against him as a father. So, but y'all can definitely correct me.
No, she
if I'm
hasn't.
wrong in this statement.
You know what?
I haven't heard her.
She didn't come for him when he was talking about her and her mothering, and he was like, Mel said I was a good father. You can ask her. She said, you want to ask me? That when I said you was a good father, that's when we were married, and that was true at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And that makes sense. Okay. And that's why I was like, yeah, correct me, because I don't catch all of them. I don't see y'all.
See, I ain't even hear that.
Yeah. She did say that.
But I don't think that they'll probably remove him altogether. That's just me. But she would still have to have some type of communication with him, because they do share 4 kids together. And I know when she had that conversation with Nell, I was saying in my video that I felt like it was more, not saying, we put Sugar Mama above the other three kids, but I think it's a different type of release when you've just had a baby. And for Sugar Mama to be so young and she's been gone from you from 7 days at a time. And I think that plays the biggest part. Like the other kids, of course, they can walk, they can talk, they can express themselves, but Sugar Mama can't. And I think that plays a big part when she's not able to really verbalize everything that is going on or anything that's going on. And you just had her. And, for the baby to be gone for 7 days at a time, that probably feel like 7 months to her,
Yes.
So I get it. I understand it. But that was just my 2 cents. I just want to come in and jump on y'all live. And I appreciate all 3 of you guys, everybody in the chat and the panel as well. Y'all gonna push through. Y'all got this. I don't know what's all going on. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to know all this going on. I'm staying in the bushes about this situation. I'm gonna stay out. But other than that, y'all got this. Y'all push through. It's a storm, just like any other storm. The sun always come out the next day. All right, y'all. So
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome.
Y'all go follow her channel. She's Deep Conversations with Sean.
Yes.
SHUN.
Thank you, my other boss lady, Sean.
Yes.
No problem. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you again for coming. Thank you for everything. Your support, your Cash App, everything. We appreciate you.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Let us know when you want to come back on the Gossip Girls.
Yes, we got to get you back up here. That was a fun night.
Whenever y'all invite me, I'll be ready.
You can invite yourself whenever you're ready. You're ready.
Y'all are gonna kill me modding for 4 channels.
Well, lucky for you, it only allows you to do. I think. Oh yeah, it only allows for the stream for 3. I think.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I think.
All right, y'all.
We'll figure it out.
Sean.
All right, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
All right, Maritha, you are next, and then is it Lonely? You'll be after Maritha. I know you've been waiting for a while. Thank you for your patience. Maritha fell down and came right back up. So Maritha, go ahead.
Happy Sunday, ladies.
Happy Sunday.
I watched last night, and I'm going to always say it's just a calm before the storm. We saw with Tisha and I don't know, her cousin, her niece, or whoever that was a setup for what's getting ready to happen with her and Kiki. Now, with Mel and Nell, that was a conversation that needed to be had. Mel needed to cry. Mel needed to have somebody to understand her side and what she's feeling. I know she has her mom, she has Marcus, and she has her family, but people outside of that, realm, she needed for Nell to hear that. And I'm glad she cried, and I'm glad she got all of that out of her. So that part is done. Now, at first, what Nell, she, I feel like everybody just need to stay out of Mel business at this point. With Tiffany and Lou, now that really upset me because this lady is saying, no, I can walk myself out. My car is literally right here in front of the door. So I'm good. And then Lou inserted himself in, and then Tiffany had to say what she had to say. And Martell looked so defeated. He looked like, you remember on that scene from Friday when the guy went to tell Debo to give him his bicycle, and he ran and he was running back to his car, how he was flapping his hand. That's how Martell looked. He looked so defeated, and he looked so hurt that Mel told him what she told him. And then when she said, you know what my wish is, that you guys, that everybody would respect my wishes. If I say no, don't you add nothing in. Don't tell me about, oh, go ahead and let him walk. All y'all know what this man was doing. Y'all done
Exactly.
seen what this man was doing. Y'all done seen how he disrespected her. Y'all heard how he disrespected her.
Mhm.
How his side chick disrespected her. How his mama disrespected her. So everybody done already seen that. And then the conversation with Kimmy and Maurice. Maurice don't like Mel.
You can
And he
tell.
allegedly, in my opinion, the way the conversation, what they were having, and then Mel is interjected in that conversation. And what he was saying, and I'm just paraphrasing, I'm just saying it the way I'm saying it. Oh, she wasn't hanging with nobody, she wasn't talking with nobody. And it was just like he was trying to get Kimmy to say something negative against Mel. But Kimmy, I don't know if she picked up on it and she just said, you know what, I'm not gonna have anything to do with this foolishness, because when I needed her, she was there for me. And that goes a long way with a person that's been sick, or a long way with a person in anything. If somebody done been there for them, there's nothing that nobody could say negative against them. And I do believe when he quote, people always quoting scripture. And do you actually know what that scripture is talking about? It sounds good, and it sounded good, and he quoted the scripture right. Martell is a lost soul right now. He is. I'm not going to say doomed, because God can reach way down and pick you up out of hell if that's what he so desires. However, Martell brought all this on himself. So you reap what you sow. So what we're seeing is his reaping from all the nasty seeds that he has sown towards Mel. He's reaping that now, and he can't handle it. And this woman has gone on with her life, and she's going to continue to go on with her life. And the part by when she was talking to Neil, and she was saying, for a mom to be separated from her kids, that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing. You see them 7 days, and then you don't see them for another 7 days. And it's almost like you got 3 days spent to reprogram them, to get them. It's like they high on sugar or something, and you got to get them, calm down, calm down. And it's so much that they want to tell you, and it's so much they want to do, and it's so much they want to fit that they're feeling. By the time you get them right, now they got to go back to their daddy, who gonna probably question, allegedly, and in my opinion, well, what y'all did, what y'all said, and what y'all ate, where y'all went, who your mama was on the phone with. Those kids, they all hyped up again. So, and when Maurice was saying, when he told Kimmy, Martell was trying to walk Mel to a car, and Kimmy, oh, for real? And then when he told Martell, man, it's cold, it's cold outside, or lonely outside, or cold. He said it's cold outside or something. And right then, that should have been a wake-up call for Martell. These people has joked about you not being able to get your builder's license. They have joked about your marriage is over. They have joked about coleslaw. They have joked about you ain't got no money. They have joked about everything, but he still called these people friends. And then with Stormy, that part with I'm not even gonna go through with that, because everybody that had friends that DM them, and if Mel wanted her to know her phone number, she would have gave her that phone number. Mel did not want her to have that phone number. That's why she was calling everybody on that burner phone, on that trap. That's exactly why she was called. She didn't want nobody but the people who have the number. Those were the people that she wanted to have the number. So this show, and I saw some of that interview with Carlos and Tisha. Tisha thing is, they're going to vilify Kiki, in my opinion, and allegedly. Because she was saying how Kiki came to her and brought her a script. Okay, Kiki brought you a script. Carlos looking like, this new to me. I didn't know she brought you a script, to give. It wasn't like Kiki wanted to give the script to Carlos. It was like she gave the script to Tisha to give to Carlos. But, and I'm just, the way, I don't know, everybody raised different, and I wasn't raised like that. You know, me and my cousins, we had fallen outs, but at the end of the day, we still cousins, and we came back together. Now, me and my cousin that had some knockout, drag out fights in our day, and we done cussed each other slap out. And we did that, but we always found our way back to each other. We never just, like just put stuff under the rug like nothing happened. When we ask for forgiveness from each other, this is what I want you to forgive me for.
But that's part of the problem. Tisha doesn't take ownership of her part of anything, and I feel like she has that. Not only does she have like a jealous spirit, she's like a big child where she doesn't feel like she does no wrong. Like she has that like childish mindset, like she doesn't have to apologize for nothing. So although they try to pin Kiki to be the bad guy, the bad cousin, I mean, if you go back to the root, it may not be a Kiki thing, but more so maybe a Tisha thing, or it could be both of them. But when it comes to this whole dynamic that we've seen, I find it interesting that they don't ever touch on what Tisha did to Kiki, but they talk about what Kiki did.
Exactly.
Go the other way. They never mention it, even when she sat with that cousin Courtney. First off, she doesn't even look like she's in y'all age range. Second, like she looked like she's fresh in her 20s. Y'all in y'all 40s.
And she used to live with them.
Right. My point exactly. Like, I think the whole conversation was giving very much fake, in my opinion. But yeah, Tisha doesn't take ownership of nothing.
Nothing.
Red what chat are you in? Because I dropped the link.
She's on Tay's chat.
Okay, so Tay, can you drop the link for her? Because I dropped the link. I don't know if she can see it on her end.
So I think that the scene.
Hold on. Wait.
You're on mute, Tay.
Who's on mute? Me?
Tay.
Put it in the chat so I can copy it and I'll put it in there.
Okay.
Tay, it's the same link. It's the same one. If you go up to your thing where it says StreamYard.com, just copy that. It's the exact same one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do see that now.
And I want to say this one last thing.
Okay.
Now, when Chris invited Martell to their date night, and Martell gets to the date night, and Nell is there, or Nell is coming in. And he said, oh, he invited me to the date night, but I didn't know you would be here. Hence, keyword date night. It wasn't a date with you. It was a date with his wife. And I'm pretty sure, the way the scene played out to me, it seemed like the scene, everything looked like it was forced. It looked like it was rehearsed, but the rehearsal didn't go too good because everybody didn't know their part and didn't know when they're supposed to get in. And the questions that they were asking Martell. And I think right now, Nell is probably his least favorite person. Because, the dialogue that he's always saying about the 20 babysitters and this and that, she shut him down. Oh, I don't believe that.
Yes. And everybody else took his word.
Everybody yeah, exactly. Everybody just took that in and they just ran with that. But she shot it down. And I believe for her, and because they have went through the infidelity, and Mel looked up to them, and they looked up to Mel and Martell as a young couple. They're young and they realized things were going on in their marriage, and we could help. And Martell, these my friends. So it's like you got to pick a side. You got to choose a team. You either team Mel or team Martell. And when Nell said she didn't believe that and she was questioning Martell, I was watching his face, and his face was getting all twisted up, because when somebody go against him or put him on the spot, he can't already do public speaking. He can't even speak one-on-one, and he was getting flustered. He was getting upset, and he was getting frustrated because Nell wasn't taking his side, and Chris was more or less just sitting there. watching him. And for a man to be a businessman, you have to take a lot when you're in business. You have to.
Why was he looking at my wife like that? Like, don't do that. Like,
yeah, yeah. And I think he was waiting for Martell to get out of pocket
but
with
Martell
me.
was crying. That's why he got mad that she was asking him questions.
Turn that TV down.
Yeah, someone has background like yeah. Thank you.
Is it me?
No, it was a TV.
Oh.
All right. Were you done?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. Thank you, Marita.
Thank you, Marita.
Thank you. All right. So lonely. I know it's been a long time. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm enjoying listening to you guys and so forth. I have a bone to pick concerning Kiki. Because the moment she came on the show, we fell for her. I did. I'm rooting for her. I'm praying for her. I'm screaming at the TV, stand up, Kiki. You got it. Don't give in. Take your place. All this stuff. And all of a sudden, she's straddling the fence to me. Every time she get in her cousin's presence, it's almost like she wither like a dying plant. And my problem with that is if you want us to be with you the way you presented yourself on Lofty's program, come on, y'all. I love purple and I want y'all with me. And the fans, y'all gonna see a change. Y'all gonna see the new Kiki and I'm for you. And no, Mel did not do anything wrong. No this, no that. And all of a sudden, she's going back behind Tisha's shadow. And I'm saying, my bone is this. If you're going to have us, the fans, the people who help promote this show by just this commentary right here and by the ratings on this show and by the messages that we send, because I literally send Instagrams to Oprah on TV. Anytime I see something going on, when I feel that Mel is threatened, I send the word out. I don't care if somebody I even send messages to Gayle King. Hey, tell Oprah, if you get this, tell Oprah she need to check out for Mel. That OWN will be liable if anything happened to Mel. I do that because if you just put something out there to the right people, sooner or later, it might be a clerk in the back room that get that and say, hey, Miss Oprah, did you see this? So I just throw stuff out there for them in order to protect Mel. But Kiki is either going to have to stand or she need to just go. Because she got a lot of us standing with her, believing in her, rooting for her. And she's just, I feel left out there in the cold. I got a Uzi and I got her back and she turning her back on me. That's how I feel like when she first came on the show and she was talking to Mel and telling Mel about how they had come to her and Martell and told her business and how that was hurting for her. All of a sudden, she's not hurt anymore. All of a sudden, that means nothing anymore. And I love my cousin. Yeah, you loved her when she was over there telling your business, but you can love a person and still stand up for what is right. And that's the problem I have with her. It's like all of a sudden she on the show now. Now she's a doormat for Tisha. And then I got one little thing, and I hope that Mel hears this program because I'm trying to leave it wherever I can that it can even get to her. That when you're dealing with a snake, I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how professional you are. If you're at your mansion, in your garden, and a snake shows up, you don't grab it by the tail. You grab it by the head. And that's what she has to do with Martell. When he said, I'm walking you to your car, and she said, no, that's okay. And no matter what Lewis, Tiffany, or anybody else got to say, no is no. You're not walking me to my car. You're not walking me to the door. I said no. Melanie has to take a stand too. And it's got to be a little more firmer than what she has been, because now everybody's saying, oh, I'm so glad Mel is letting out what he did. He was clowning behind the stage. Well, you dealing with a snake. And the only way that you can get rid of snakes and gnats is to clean out that dark space. She's going to have to let it all hang out.
If you want your children, and I know she do, and I know she love her children, and she fighting the way she know how, but somebody with wisdom better tell her that you got to do it a little bit better than what you doing. Because being nice to him so that your children don't know what a no good father they got is not going to keep your children with you. They can get over that. They're in therapy. You paying for it. They can get over the fact, just like they would have to get over the fact that they're no longer with their mama. So it's time to let bygones be bygones. Show be the show. I don't care about your ratings, Carlos. Love and Marriage Huntsville will be here when I get back. If I have to take an iota, I'm finna take one because I'm in the middle of a war here. And I'm warring for my children.
That's right.
And then let everything hang out. If he ever hit you, put it there. Don't hide nothing. Because that's how he survived in darkness. That's how he's able to operate. Because nobody exposes him fully. They throw out hints, but they never expose him. Look how he used his coleslaw to get up there on the camera with a face that looks swollen. Look how he used her and had her to get rid of babies. That's just now coming out. 5 years later, people are hearing about that. Look how long he was able to operate in the dark. And Mel gonna have to shine a light. Don't be embarrassed because you're fighting for your babies. And when I fight for my children, no holds barred. We finna go at it. She said, don't start whatever and don't expect don't start a battle and don't expect a war.
Finish the war.
You in a war now. And when you're in a war, you slap on your camouflage sister and you go about your business. Everything he ever done will be documented. Everything he ever said, documented. Everybody he ever said it to. If I got to subpoena you, here you come. I first call his mama. Her. Then I call his auntie who went to jail with him and his uncle who went to jail with him. What was his party? They're not going to lie because they don't want to go back to jail for lying in the courtroom.
Perjury.
Exactly. I have it all out there. He will understand that if you're going to war with me, you're going to war with me and he will back down. But right now, nobody putting pressure on him. It's just, no, Martell. I don't know Martell. I got a lawyer, you got a lawyer. No, Mel got more money. But let me tell you something, money don't always win. It's the sneaky, conniving snakes that bite. So she's going to have to come on out. And that's what I want her to understand, that if you're in a war, you're in a war. Don't come here in a war trying to just battle like you told him. You stop battling and you start warring. These are your babies. And forget about the show. I don't care about the ratings of this show. When it's all said and done, I want Mel and her children together. If I knew anything about him, if she got any friends that go back to when they was in college and she said that the first year she almost left that marriage. Why? Why? Tell it. Put it out there.
Yeah.
Destroy this gangster.
And but you know what? I think that's what she's doing, but she has to do it in a certain order. So she's letting it all out in court. And then once court is done, she says she's exposing it. Like,
I hope so. Because she's nice and she's good. But when you dealing with the devil, baby, nowhere in the Bible do it say be good to the devil. No, it don't say that. It say put him under your foot.
Yep.
And that's what she got to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know, it's also that sometime in life, you don't have the heart to do to some people what they doing to you or what they did to you. Like, I don't know what it is, but sometimes when somebody do you wrong, like, and you can do the thing, you can do something wrong back to them.
Or worse.
Like, sometimes, right. Like sometimes I just use like my experiences. Like sometimes I don't even have the heart to do that to somebody. So I think that's kind of how she is, maybe looking at it. But I think that she will eventually, like she said, when God say go, I think she's going to start releasing, and I think she's going to release that stuff in that book.
Yes, I think stuff is starting to move. I agree, and I think that's why she's already starting to advertise for the book. I think things are moving. And
Mhm.
that's just my opinion.
I
But yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree
Well,
with
I hear you and I relate to what you're saying about doing evil for evil, but we're not talking. I'm not speaking of doing evil for evil. I'm speaking of truth. The Bible says the
you.
truth
Mhm.
you know will make you free.
You
I'm
are
talking about truth, and it's nothing evil about speaking the truth. Nothing,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with speaking truth, but I do think she's just doing it in a certain order because
Yeah, I
of the
hope
court
so.
case. Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
I just
yeah.
want her to come out of this with her children because I put nothing past him. Nothing. He will
Right.
do whatever it takes to win. And I don't want her to be so loving and so naive and so thinking that the court system works for you because you're a good person. That's not the way. We got a lot of good people locked up. We got a lot of good people have lost their children. A lot of good people, the property settlement didn't go 50-50. The good person didn't get nothing. So it's not like that. You're going to have to present a case. And they already said the judge is biased toward men. You leave no room for her to be biased.
And that's why I think she's strategically moving because she doesn't want to let certain things out and let kind of give away her hand. You like the
Yeah,
Bible says, never let your left hand know what your right hand is
that's right.
doing.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I
So
think
I'm
she's
just hoping she
purposely,
doing that. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
for it. However
yeah,
she do it, but just do it. Don't be confused that this man is not going to use every trick in the book, even his drunk
to
mama.
get his work to get his way. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
seen him do it even till this day. He
Yeah.
bashes her to everybody else, but then
Yeah.
behind closed door, he's trying to get with her.
Yeah.
So
And
he'll
if
do
this woman,
anything.
if his mother would sit up on national TV and say, "You a good boy," don't you know she'll get in the courtroom and say that? She done said it so long, she actually believe it.
Mammy, they gonna, of course, that I mean, she not even a character witness, a suitable. But what I was about to say too is that also Mel might be holding off on exposing him because at this point her kids are halfway in his care. So you know how he get when he get exposed. And if she exposes him in a certain way and he got them kids or them kids got to go back to him, it might be a dangerous situation. So
Right.
maybe that's another thing that may be holding her back too. Because like you said, most of us would have been aired them out.
Yeah.
We would have been
Yeah.
on some old street stuff, but she, you know.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think I
Yeah.
would have aired him out.
Yeah.
I would
And
have.
she said that the kids don't want to even be with him. Why? Why? They love their daddy. Why? Why all of a sudden? What's happening?
They don't want to be babysitters.
They love him, but they probably scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But why? That's the $64 question. That's what the judges and the courts need to know.
Yes.
We love
Absolutely. Right. The $64 question.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I am constantly praying for her and
Absolutely.
and little things that are leaked out. It don't hurt to pass it on to people in high places. The more people know about something, because it's a lot of people in high places that may never present themselves publicly, but they can make a phone call.
Right.
You know, so that's what I do. I send messages to, I don't know if they get to their hands, but it sure ain't because I ain't sending it on TV. Take a look at this on TV. There's a threat going on to the cast members on TV. I fear for this person on TV. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not going to let something happen. And I can't look back and say, I told y'all.
Right.
And not only that, but I keep records of what I send. So should something happen, I can forward that to Mel and she got her case.
Yep. You got proof that it was
That's
brought
right.
to your attention.
That's right. And that's what we do. If we love her, we got to protect her in more ways than one.
Yeah.
We got the faith without works is dead. So let's put some works with all this faith we got.
Absolutely.
And so I thank you for allowing me to come up. I just wanted to get that out there just in case she happened to listen or someone who can get to her listen and she can see where we're coming from and that we with her. And Kiki, get up out the pot and come on. If you want us to fight, fight with us. We'll fight for you, but we'll fight for you with you.
Absolutely. Thank you for your commentary.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Right. Is this her first time up here?
Yeah, is this I don't remember.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for coming up. We appreciate
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Anytime. All right. So next would be Red Ann.
Hey, ladies.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Hi.
Good. Can't
Hello.
complain.
I would just like to comment on Melody as far as the courts and the kids because I'm in Alabama as well. The best thing that Melody can do is documentation, documentation, documentation. She needs to make sure that anything that she has proof of, she always sends that to her attorney. Because at the end of the day, the three kids, the three oldest kids, are old enough where the judge will talk to them.
Hmm.
And what she needs to make sure that she does is never talk in a demeaning way about their dad to them because the kids are going to give that judge their honest opinion. I mean, full throttle. They're going to expose and not even realizing that they're exposing.
Mm-hmm.
And what she needs to do is always, whenever they come back to her, always have a good, happy home for them to come back to
Yeah.
because they're going to tell. They're going to tell everything that happens. And I promise you, that judge is going to ask them, how is it when you go to your mom? Does your mom say bad things about your dad? How is it with your dad? Does your dad say bad things about your mom? And if Melody isn't, best believe they're going to say, nope, mommy doesn't even talk about daddy. But daddy says this, this, and this, and this, and this. They're going to say it. And those kids will have a voice in where they want to live. And when they go to their dad, if there's trauma there, issues there, allegedly, or something that they are not comfortable with, the courts will take that into consideration because at the end of the day, they want to make sure that where those children are is going to be the best situation for them because they don't want to put those children somewhere and something happens. That's what they don't want to do. At the end of the day, it's going to be about those kids and who can provide the best loving home. Now, if it gets to the point where the father is unstable, if they have information that shows that he's erratic and those type of things, they
And
will
it is.
order. They will absolutely order that he goes for psychiatric help. If he refuses, then he will not see those children. Supervised or unsupervised, he will not be able to see them.
That's what they need to do. Because he
That's exactly
definitely
what they need
is.
to do.
He
Yeah.
definitely is erratic.
Yeah. So any type of information that she has, she definitely needs to always give that information to her attorney. So if when it comes down to it, they can always subpoena footage. They can subpoena people. They'll have to
Mhm.
come and they'll tell the truth.
They will.
Everything that they've been putting on social media, all this mess that he's been putting on social media. I just don't understand how one minute you can talk as if she's the worst mother. You started, this court battle with her, and then you want her to be sympathetic to what you're going through and oh, just, let's mediate. No, screw mediation.
Exactly.
Screw
When I
that.
wanted that, you ain't want it.
Exactly. Screw that. No. Mm-mm. Let it all fall. Let all the chips fall where they may.
Facts. You said it. You said it. Yeah, screw that. We ain't got time for that. He has a
Nope.
nerve to bring her to court and then think that people his way of thinking just doesn't make sense to me.
It
Oh,
But now
absolutely
that
doesn't
things
make
must
any
not be
sense.
going in his favor, he acting like court is so ridiculous. You brought the
Right.
stuff up.
Right. Right.
yes.
Like
And
Nell
why
said,
you
you
got a
got
big
her
bill.
report about some babysitters.
And you wonder why you
Mhm.
got a big bill. But and one thing he also seems to have an issue with is those children being around Uncle Marcus and Troy.
He jealous of them.
But you need to be careful at who you have. It's almost like he has an issue with them being in a marriage. He doesn't agree with that, you know. But
I
you
feel like
didn't have
it's a little homophobia too.
right, but you didn't have an issue when you all were married.
Right.
That was never an issue. But you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful at the Pandora's box that you open, because you start pointing the finger at Melody's brother, someone may point the finger at some of your family members.
Or him.
That part. Right. Or him. And even to your point, Red Ann, it's like he's so concerned who Mel has around the kids, but he can bring in the kids around anybody though.
Anybody.
You brought them around people you do not know.
Mm-hmm.
The
On
girl
social
in
media.
DC alleges that she got pictures. I don't know if she ever met them, but I believe she did.
Who?
The girl from DC that he was messing with.
I think
I know she said she at least got pictures.
But I know he had took them to DC, remember, to go see the little YouTubers or whatever.
Right. That's why I'm like, I think she met him, she met them, had them around Sheree, had them around Coleslaw. So, you know, it's like the irony for you to sit here, or the hypocrisy, really, for you to tell her who she can and can't have around her kids, but yet you can have them around whoever you're sleeping around for the week or the day.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's ridiculous.
And he need to stop saying this is his city. This is not his city.
Tell it.
This is not his city. This
Tell
may
it,
have
Red.
been when you were a teenager, but people don't care about you. Period. They do not care.
Did you see the interview he did with that other gentleman where he
No,
was
I
saying,
wish I would have saw it. I would have went on there and said, "This is not your city, so stop claiming it."
right? He said all that stuff that's coming to Huntsville was because of
It's
him.
because of him. Yes, he did.
They really,
all the new companies, everything. He said it's because of
it is.
him.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah.
He also said when he said the entertainment was coming, like the Toyota Mazda
They've
plane.
been here. They've been here.
Entertainment.
He said it's because of him and his show, child.
Mazda Toyota's been here.
Because Huntsville is his.
Facebook has been here. Maybe the FBI building is coming here is for him. So you know, this ain't your city. This is not your city. If this was your city, why don't you have a key?
That's
right.
True. Maybe him being grand marshal of the parades went to his head a little bit, y'all.
I feel like that was paid for anyways. I don't think they gave it to him for like honorable reasons. I feel like he paid, so he didn't even earn it. Like,
well, I don't even think he was the grand marshal in Atlanta, because there was no flyers promoting him as a grand marshal except for the one that he allegedly photoshopped to his page. If you go to that Instagram page that they had, there was no flyer on there with him on it.
It was
not one
from where was he from? St. Lucia? Was it St. Lucia?
Yes, yes. There was not one page with him on it.
Crazy.
So go sit your sweaty feet penny loafer self down somewhere.
I know that's right, Red.
I absolutely love you all.
Oh, thank you,
and
Red.
I have missed you guys. I have been working super crazy, but I just want you ladies to always be encouraged.
Thank you.
And you do have supporters out here. Auntie Ann, I support her as well. I don't always catch your lives and things like that, but when I do, I try to come up and always give you guys encouraging words and stick together, because we are powerful when we are together.
Yes,
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great.
You, Red.
I'm a drop down, but I'm still gonna listen. Okay, so somebody else can come up.
Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna be ending soon. I'm gonna let the ladies up here finish finish their comments, but let me acknowledge Aunt Ann. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good afternoon, beautiful ladies. Auntie, love y'all. Oh, thank you.
We love you too, Aunt
That's
Ann.
right. Love you too, Aunt Ann. And thank you, Tay, for the super sticker. Oh, like you said in another one, Lord. Thank you, Tay, for the super sticker. Oh, thank you.
How cute.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I know you two ladies came up before, but let me let Hannah speak because you guys, said your piece a little bit. Let me give Hannah a chance to go,
Okay.
and then
I got a rebuttal, but I'll wait after Hannah. That's fine.
okay. All right, go ahead, Hannah.
Hey, brown skin girl, how y'all
Hello.
doing?
Good.
Hey,
How are you? How are you?
Talk and
Hey, Hannah Grace.
drop the mic and who is that? Anonymous and Brown.
No,
Hey,
Angie and Pretty
oh,
Brown Eyes.
Angie.
Yes.
And
Hi,
Pretty Brown
Hannah.
Eyes. And Pat and guess how you I hope y'all having a great Sunday. I just jumped on. I don't always catch y'all either. For some reason, I don't know if I think I do get the notifications though, but I'm not sure why I don't catch y'all that much. But anywho,
YouTube sometimes doesn't send out the alerts. It does the same thing with me with Aunt Ann.
okay. Oh
You
yes,
gotta like the all one, the all
I
notifications, not
right.
some.
I called Aunt
Yeah.
Ann this morning partially, but she cut off. So, but she had a
Oh,
great
okay.
live as well. So I surely appreciate you all because we always have a good time just talking about stuff, so learning from one another. But yeah, I did watch the show last night. It was really good. When I say really good, I'm just saying I didn't really find too much as far as anyone bashing male. So whenever we have that, we're good to go. I mean, in my eyes, anyway.
Right.
But I did not like the way Letitia and her cousin. Letitia is I don't know why they keep bringing these Scots on here like this. It's a ulterior motive going on behind this whole thing. Because I know I was not expecting them to bring another cousin on there. Were y'all expecting that?
No.
No.
Because we thought after they got rid of Miss Wanda,
Right.
we knew Kiki was coming. But but
they trying to make it the Scott show, Hannah, and it's not gonna work because they're boring. I literally fell asleep on all Tisha's parts last night. Like, she's boring, and this fake businesswoman is not doing what it do.
Yeah, it would be better if she wouldn't be so fakerism because she's always talking about I'm professional, but you're the words that's coming out of your mouth is just not professional, in my opinion.
Right.
And I do wish that I don't have no hard feelings toward them, but when you are always running around deliberately trying to make someone else look like they're the bad person and you're the good person, like Miss Wanda got Kung Fu Panda got on there last week or this week sometime talking about the Scots, the ATM with the money, whatever she was talking about. We should have known something was up then because she kept on talking about the Scots. So, but I didn't know what her motive was then, but we figured, and I guess we know now they got this other girl. And then they got, Maurice, their brother, and I think they're going to have, I don't know. I know they had his brother and his wife on there before Micah. Yeah. So I'm just hoping that they bring some more people on there that's not the Scott related to them at all. And then you got Kiki and her husband and her children. You got Marcel, Maurice, Kimmy's folks, all of them connected to the Scott. So I hope Carlos kind of even that out. He said he wanted to basically, neutralize it a little bit, but he's not doing that. It's always
Maurice. He need to get rid of Kimmy and Maurice.
Yeah. Did you notice, Hannah? Did you notice that 30 to 45 seconds into Kimmy and Maurice, they start talking about Mel and Martell for the rest of the scene?
Yep. And guess the only people that didn't talk about Mel was who? Letitia and Courtney, right? I think everybody else talked about Mel in all of them scenes, if I'm not mistaken. But Letitia doing that deliberately, so because she's talking about she don't want to always be the punching bag or something. Girl, ain't nobody did nothing to you. You are the one that's always
swinging.
Huh?
Her husband doing the swinging.
Right, on her, yeah. But she ain't gonna never let that go. But now they getting ready to bring the kids on. You know, they gonna try. It seems like they trying to make this about Marcel and Letitia. You know, and somebody pointed
It'll
out.
never work.
You don't think so?
No.
Everybody over them. They had too long to try to do something right, and it's too late now. Like, don't nobody want to hear it. Like, it's like it's done.
But my big problem, if I would have a problem, is this. Why are the producers trying it? Why are they snaking, trying to get it through? That's
Sometimes people don't believe stuff stank. This is until they got their nose right up in it, right, Miss Hannah?
Upped around and found out.
Yeah, they done messed around, and we talked about this earlier.
Now.
Yeah. Do you know the ratings are the lowest that they've been for the episode 1 since season 1, episode 1?
You
They
know, I
lost
wish
250,000 viewers. People are not playing with them. And I would take a stab, Miss Hannah, to think that most of them were millimeters. In my comments, I did a poll, and everyone that answered said that they until they are shown that it's going to be something different, they are not watching.
going
They're
to
still
watch.
blacking out. Yep. So
But
they
you-
think that it doesn't have an impact. It very much so does.
But you know, some of these people with these arrogant behaviors may think, like Kung Fu Panda over there might think, see, I told you, if I'm not on that show, the ratings gonna go down. Oh, it was because of this. They're gonna.
Oh no,
So
they're
that's what I was
confused.
thinking, that, you know, I was hoping that, you know, it would go up. But I agree with you. People got so frustrated with what was happening to Melody that they lost interest in the whole program.
Yep.
Now it's kind of hard to bring that interest back because people, and then especially when we saw Miss Betty on there with her mean mug.
Crocodile, you can tell.
She looked so mean. Did nobody even want to watch the show because you didn't know what in the world was going to get ready to come out of her mouth. And then Stormy, she and all of this. So I don't know. We'll see how it works, but I do think that Melody has a big problem pertaining to Martell. Martell is like he's stuck on stupid when it comes to her, and now he's trying so hard to get back into her good graces. And it's just so frustrating for Melody and for the viewers because we saw what you did to this woman. We see and she said, you know, basically, I know we don't see everything, but we saw enough. You need to leave this woman alone. And in my opinion, they need to give him a hiatus for about a whole season so no one see him. And maybe if he do come back, maybe he'll have a business. Maybe he'll have a new relationship. Maybe he'll be a better person. I doubt it, but he just needs to go, in my opinion, and leave. And I like to say, leave Melody alone. Do better by yourself. Don't bring your mom on here to talk about you a good man and Melody still bitter when we can plainly see that your mother is a liar. And so are you. And we're sick of seeing that narrative, especially when you got someone who's trying, you know, excelling so much in all of her business endeavors and being a mom, being a good person, speaking, you know, positivity. And then you get your mom on here to make you look like you're still the good person and somebody else the bad person. Oh, no, we're not buying off on that. So I think that's all I wanted to say about that. But y'all, again, keep it up. Keep all the, you know, keep up the positivity. And we enjoy watching all of you guys.
Thank
you
Hannah.
so much, Hannah.
I wanted to
Oh,
jump
you're so
in real
sweet.
quick.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hannah, because I wanted to say something about what you said, because I actually thought about the fact that I hope that Show Enough do not think for 1 second that the ratings drop is because of her simple ass. Let me say this, that there's no, first of all, I don't know, well, I don't even want to promote it, but let me say there was a video, and the way she was speaking was so utterly disgusting and so low brow and so low vibrational. And she attacks the fans of Melody because she don't have fans, because the Scots don't have a huge fan base. They attack Melody's fans. And what I'll say to that is going to backfire and has backfired. I think that people, especially the 250,000 people that they lost episode 1, I believe that those are people that don't like the fact that Wanda attacks them as fans, and Marceau, he attacks the women, the black women, in comments, and says nasty things to them. I'm sorry, but there's no way that that nasty family would be able to carry a show with the way they behave. You're supposed to be celebrities. Why are you arguing back and forth with fans? Why are you saying nasty things to YouTubers because you don't like the things that they say about you? They sound like idiots. So that's why the show is losing people. That's my opinion.
Can I say one more thing? Drop the mic about that. You know, I think we do know that, we're aware of that, but from the producer standpoint, they may start looking at it like, once we start dropping, what can we do to bring the ratings back up? Oh, this may have been working. You know what I'm saying? So we do not want that to happen. That is why I brought that point up, because there are people out there, may not be many, but that actually think like that, and we don't want that to actually happen. So just let them know we know what y'all trying to do. And Miss Wanda, we got your number too.
Exactly. I agree. 100%.
I agree. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank y'all for letting me share.
Absolutely. Anytime. Okay, so Pretty Brown Eyes, I know you say you had a comment. Oh, and before you go, Pretty Brown Eyes, I just want to welcome to the panel LB, Anonymous, and A2EL.
Hello, ladies.
Hello,
Hi, Miss
hello.
Is there
Tay.
somebody
You know,
that hasn't talked yet?
I
Hola.
had to
Pretty
jump
Brown
up
Eyes.
here.
Yes, Pretty Brown Eyes is gonna go first, and then we'll have you guys go in. Go ahead. She just had a quick point to make.
Yeah, hey, I'm just coming back up because my point about Nell is this. It's just that I feel like after seeing everything and knowing Melody personally, I just feel like they're giving Martell, she gave Martell too much grace. And they expect Melody to always take the high road and just accept everything that he's doing to her without getting down and dirty back with him. So that's why it's like I'm keeping my eye on her, because it's like, okay, y'all saw everything that this man did to her, but yet you telling her, well, he's gonna be in your life forever. No, he's not. 18 years tops. Yes, he's their kid's father, but Melody does not have to interact with him. That's where liaisons come in at. That's where his mom or whoever that they have, or a corner person, could come in and deal with Martell, because obviously you see, you give him an inch, he's going to try to take a mile out of it, and he just can't be trusted. And as far as the ratings are concerned, all of the people, about 85% of the people that watch Love and Marriage are Melody Hope fans. Period, point blank. That's why everything she does sells. Why I think that those ratings dropped is because Carlos King, trying to be so smart and jump on the bandwagon of Atlanta releasing their trailer and doing all this, he jumped on that hype with that to hurry up and show Martell and Sheree. But you also showed Marceau saying that a pregnant woman was supposed to be smacked. Then you show Stormy and her mother attacking Mel. So it's like nobody wanted to see that. Every comment section, even the hate groups, they watch the show because Melody is being abused. The people who are not watching the show are Melody's fans. It's nothing to do with they're not watching because Wanda's stupid behind ain't on there. No, we're happy she's not on there. We're not watching because we didn't want to see the same thing.
Carlos led with drama. So
Correct. He thought it was going to be cute, but it backfired on him, and that cost him 250,000 fans because I noticed how in the trailer they did not show Marceau saying that he should have got smacked, and I guarantee you that Tiffany should have got smacked. I guarantee you that they edit that out.
right, they
And
probably won't play it on the episode, the actual episode. You're right.
I don't think that they're going to show that
Yeah, he's
because
notorious for doing that.
everybody was pissed off about him attacking a pregnant woman, basically saying that a pregnant
Two
woman should be
men.
smacked just for talking to
Mhm.
Sheree, who got bigger muscles than Martell. And what you gonna do with? I mean, I'm just saying, she by she
That
can
part,
beat
pretty.
anybody's
That part.
ass on the show. So
Mhm.
why do they need protection for her? Tiffany don't she by she hope don't need no protection. She ain't nobody. Sheree starts so much drama on Atlanta and being so much stuff and being so much people face and say way worse than why are you with a known cheater? Give me a break. If Carlos wants
Mhm.
this to turn around, he's going to have to show Mel being vindicated from Stormy's mom and them, not her letting the mom tell her to shut up on her show and Stormy doing all this fixed storyline, picking up where Destiny left off.
Pretty
And
much.
if you're going to be an ally of Mel, I don't want to hear Martell wants his family back. He misses his family. And, oh, well, you should, try to work something out with him. Okay, they already had it worked out. 7 on, 7 off. No child support. No, nothing. So he wants to control her on her 7 days. His
Mhm.
7 days, he have everybody in Arlene, the drinking machine, the uncle, the auntie, all of those convicted felons watching his kids.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That pretty
But
brown
that's true
eyes.
though. And then he
Mhm.
let the little baby walk all on their head when they sleep, waking them up at their sleep. Come on, man. Y'all give me a break now.
Okay, but listen, pretty brown eyes. Listen
He
to this.
deserves no grace. I'm sorry.
No, he don't. But listen to this. I feel like Mel and Chris deal with Martell. I think once Mel seen that he was getting upset, he's a ticking time bomb. They don't know what he'll do. So that's why she just retreated and left it at that.
Yeah.
What I do appreciate about her is, like I said, I feel like Mel have a level of respect for her. And Chris probably, but I appreciate that Nell came and spoke with Melody to
Right.
give her some hard truths and see, let her know what was going on, whatever. And they chop it up. Like I said, it seems like Melody has a level of respect for Nell that she doesn't have for anybody else on the show.
Right.
What other people on the show, what I like that she did not do was just take what Martell said
And
and
ran with it.
right, and just start talking about it to other people. Yeah, he said Mel had all these babysitters and this and that, knowing good and well
It's a lie.
I don't even think, if I think that she was fully for Martell or whatever the case may be, I don't even think she would have challenged him when she like, that don't even sound right.
No, I just mean she just showed him too much grace. I guess I'm just beating her being mad about it and beating everybody being mad because it's like, how long does this woman have to endure being psychologically abused by this guy? It's like everybody coddles him, everybody lets him just get away with everything. And yeah, I get what you're saying, Tay. She is kind of feeding him with a long handle spoon and not really putting the hammer down. But I guess I just want to see somebody put the hammer down on it because she's in there trying to go home. This man done picked her dang gone purse up and got it in his hand, and he's slapping 5 times. Oh, we finna go. No, y'all not
Yeah,
finna
you
go.
like, no, we not.
Yeah, I
He
hate that
had her purse in his
that he did
hand.
that.
So give
Yeah.
her goddamn gone purse back and leave her alone, you crazy bald head stalker. Leave her alone.
Mhm. That's true.
That's my whole point. It's like everybody on
Understood.
there is on Martell's side to a certain extent. Maybe they are coddling him because they don't know what he's gonna do. But I guess for once, I would just want somebody to really, really roll and ride for her on camera and really be like, I'm for you, that he's wrong and this, that, and the third. Because at no time Nell said he was wrong. She just said she didn't believe that she had 20 babysitters.
At this point, she didn't have to say he was wrong. That's not her place to say if he wrong or she wrong. She didn't say anything about Mel being wrong either. Like I said, I feel like they are like mentors to them. So by them being mentors to them, she's letting Mel know that, you know, they try to counsel him with whatever, and, you know, challenging him instead of just letting him sit there and spew that mess out. She was like, ain't nobody got no 20 babysitters. 20 babysitters. Like,
I mean, Beyonce don't have 20 babysitters. Like, Martell, shut your line behind up. Like, you is crazy.
Right. But that's the
I see
thing.
what
Like,
y'all saying, but I mean, just me personally.
but that's the thing. Like, they know Martell. They know how he is. They know more than we do. So, what's the pretty brown eyes?
Did she fall out?
Yeah. Yeah, but they know him, so they're not gonna do that because they don't know how he's gonna react. And I'm quite sure Chris ain't trying to fight him because he probably have to up the the mag on him or something. So I'm quite sure that's not how they wanted to go. So I think that's why she said her little piece and then she just left it at that. Like, if you think it's 20, then it's 20 to you, but I don't.
In your head.
You're right, Tay.
So
Just to
can
tell
I
you.
go next?
Yeah, go ahead, Angie.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I
Angie
just
and then
wanna.
A2. Go ahead.
I just want to drop as soon as I finish. But I just wanted to say that the scenes with Stormy were very forced. They were very faked. And then the scenes with LaFisha were also faked. I don't know. It didn't reel me in with emotion when I was watching them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got a little read for Tiffany. Can I go at her?
For Tiffany, go ahead.
Tiffany girl, wrong road. Wrong road. If you crap on family, you will one day do the same to me. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, I think that's next episode coming. Yeah. When they actually I don't
I'll
know if
save
it's
it
the
for
next
that.
episode or the one after that. It has I don't know, it didn't come up on this one. I think it came up as just like a trailer kind of.
Okay, then I'll do it then. But girl, she crap on family when she cheated on the first husband? So okay, girl.
That part, Angie. That part.
You don't want Angie coming for you, girl. You don't.
Ooh, Angie. Exactly. Angie is a trip. All right, thanks.
I wanted to tell you guys before I asked Kiki the question, who started the drama at the pajama party? She said Stormy did. Stormisha.
I heard it was Storm. Did I hear Stormy or Kimmy? I heard one of them. But yeah,
she confirmed it to me last night. She said it was Stormisha that started all that crap.
And look, now she acting like, oh, she fake. She a fake family member. Whatever she was saying over there, tooting her lip up. She get on my nerves. Ooh, Stormy get on my nerves. Get on my nerves.
That's it.
It's the Pelican Beak father that she has in her life, and a Medusa mother.
Maybe.
Allegedly, in my opinion.
Right. All right. So we're gonna we'll let A2 and then Anonymous go. Oh, LB fell out. That's what happened. LB was up here too.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just enjoying the show. I appreciate everybody's commentary and points of view. I have several points I'd like to touch on. First of all, I think Letitia brought her baby cousin on that show so that she can get more exposure because she just, they were talking about how she is a luxury real estate, she sells a realtor.
That wig wasn't even luxury real estate.
No,
right.
it was
very much so stiff.
It was very much kitchen beautician. So yeah, for sure. But she was
that part.
She was a very cute girl, very, very pretty girl. And I appreciate her trying to give her that opportunity and that exposure. I'm sure that will help her business. But you see how she tried to slide in. Well, I just got my brokerage license, so why don't you come over and work for me? And the girl was like, make up with Kiki. So they're like, is that how that family operates? Like, you do something for me, I do something for you. It's very
a big stretch for that girl to say that.
It was like
for you to talk to Kiki.
It was like twisting they're like an arm twisting, like the big power struggle. And that's just very telling to me how that family operates. And then this other thing about Martell sabotaging the nannies. He's talking about how she got 20 babysitters, but can we just get 3 to share between us? Mel revealed on the show that they tried that and he sabotaged that. So what does he think that she's supposed to do then?
Depend on him.
Not go nowhere.
He wants to control every move she makes, and it's just that's not his role anymore. It's very telling as well as far as how their relationship worked. And that's why she feels so free and will never go back to him. I don't know what he's thinking about that 10 dozen roses. I mean, and I hope Sheree and Coleslaw caught wind of that, because what y'all doing with him?
Right.
He's two-faced. And talking about Huntsville is his city, but he can't get no money in the city. Nobody wants to do business with him because he is not trustworthy. He don't know his butt from his elbow. So like you can't even concentrate long enough to pass the builder's test, but you want to ride everybody's coattail. That's I mean, that's open book. So his level of comprehension, as we can see, is dwindling day by day. I just really believe he was on the short bus in school. I think
that about Kitty Cat,
that part.
He would pass that test.
Yeah, and for Carlos to apologize like he did on that reunion, he did that so these ratings can get back up, because he knows nobody but the millimeters is carrying this show. And if they let her go, or she decides to go, who's gonna carry it? None of them. Nobody. Don't nobody want to watch them Scott kids. Don't nobody want to watch Wanda or none of that. So I mean, they all need to realize, and I can't. To know that Stormy was handpicked to come on the show, and then to show her butt to Mel so quickly, like, what you on, girl? What is that?
Such a fake storyline.
I mean, everybody, they like, and I even DM Mel and she replied, like, why is everybody sharing that narrative? Like, they get around each other and just, well, she don't talk to us. Why are they so needy? What's up with needy feeling?
Yeah.
You see
I
how
haven't talked to her since the reunion.
They all shared that same story. We love her and we haven't even met her, so I know she has to be a good friend. But my God.
Stormy said, I know you reset or whatever. And Mel said, yeah. So
what's the problem?
Right.
I didn't know you did it to me.
Know that.
Why would I do it to you?
Who was gonna make you different?
Right.
That's
and
what
you
I
the fakest chick up here. First of all, there's rumors swirling that you got some kind of relationship with Coleslaw. Then you was at Martell fake for TV girlfriend New Year's Eve party. Then your mama with her scary looking ass came after me. Like, there's so many different reasons why I wouldn't rush to talk to you. Like, are you serious?
And Mel did say,
hold on. Last I heard, you was in Destiny's face talking about me and her. We good, we friends. I'm getting to know Mel. If you getting to know me, why the hell you want me to call you for?
Exactly. Why are you so dependent on me already? And how you know Destiny before you know me, when I'm the one that brought you into this circle?
I just think it's the betrayal for me. I can't stand how they all want to point the finger at her, but they have all betrayed her, in my opinion.
And Mel's relationship with Stormisha started in the DMs. So for her to even make it a big issue about the DMs, that was a no-go.
That was very stupid, is what it was.
Then you won't be talking to me.
And the way she was, deep riding for where's Sheree? Sheree gonna be here. Why they think that's such a come up? Yes. She's not a come up. She's like the female version of Martell on her show, like dumb and can't get nothing off the ground. And I don't think she's all of that. She looked like Huggy Bear with a ponytail from
that part.
In the face. She's not pretty.
Cougar peach cobbler. Yes.
Huggy Bear.
No, y'all remember with a ponytail. Oh, weak.
Huggies.
Y'all remember the actor who played on that show? What is old? I'm telling my age. I was a real small kid when this was out. But if you ever watched that movie, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, when that pimp came out with them fish
Them
in
fish
the
in the
shoes,
shoes.
she looked like
Yes.
Kim in the face with a
She
ponytail.
do kinda, now that you say that.
Ray, see this?
Ooh. I'm gonna find that picture, y'all.
She looked like Kim. Okay, that's all I got. I'm gonna go on mute.
Thank you for your commentary. That is funny. Y'all a trip. People in the comments, not Huggy Bear. Okay, so next was Anonymous and then LB.
Well, can I say, ladies, can I get your autograph? Y'all all so famous. I mean, you got all these people coming out to see y'all. I just want to let y'all know I need an autograph.
Anonymous is crazy.
Well, have y'all talked about Miss Melody Cherie, my lovely sorority sister, just came out with a post saying, now listen, this person commented so many times saying the exact same thing on multiple posts. Ladies, listen, that quote, one more chance, could be the very thing that takes you out, and in caps, forever.
Ooh,
we got to stop the one more chance narrative and see people for who they are. I refuse to allow a one more chance to be the very thing that kills my soul and spirit for the rest of my days. Tough. Now push through, ladies. Hashtag for y'all.
My soul raw too.
All right. Well, yeah, I am one too. But yeah, I think she realizes if she's seeing the studies you're dealing with, I've always said, I think he exhibits the 10 traits of a narcissistic sociopath or malignant narcissist. And one thing with these type of people, if you let's look at it this way. 7 years earlier when she left, because she had gotten fellatio or whatever with another man, allegedly, she brought him back. He got worse. Okay. He got worse. So when you're dealing with people who only, I think the lady you had before, Hannah, talked about, she's from Huntsville, and he was saying that he brought everybody to the town and everything. He has this grandiose spirit that he thinks he's God. It's an idol worship. And as you saw with Nell, he was trying to force her to accept his 20 babysitter standpoint. That was what his look was. So that's why the type of friends he usually has or people he associates with are ones that he can bully. And it's the same thing with Wanda. She wants people she bullies. So, and yeah, that's the post. I just saw it on Diana Rose, but yeah, she's realizing, like what we're all saying, you have to stay away from people like this because they're destructive. He's doing what I believe, in my opinion, allegedly, what he's doing to the peasant is what he wanted to do to Melody. Make her his slave. And or object. And, she's free because she kept her independence and worked and had a good family unit from her mother, Marcus, and the other people in her family to realize what this man was doing was wrong. I believe he's a Luciferian demon. I know everybody's like, no, he's a good guy. No, he needs an exorcism, an IV drip, and a pill before he can even get back into society, in my opinion. He's too dangerous. And, is that a new guy?
Y'all so wrong for that one.
I remember him.
Let's see if I can make it bigger.
You should show the I'm Gonna Get You Sucker where he was coming out thinking it was 1970 and it was 1990. Yep, that was funny. But yeah, but that's
I'll share another one.
Yeah, but he's dangerous. I think Melody probably hearing our lives, getting the therapy, talking to her prophetess and others, realizes the problem is him. And I think Pretty Brown Eyes is correct. You have to end supply to him, or what I would say is put boundaries. So he only can communicate via email. It doesn't mean he doesn't have a relationship with the children, but he can't have a relationship with her. That's the thing that she's creating the castle so that he can't get in or penetrate. And trust me, after he gets done, he won't be able to penetrate, but he'll try.
You are
But
wrong
hopefully,
for that, brown skin.
Is Hotel on the picture? Is that him?
That is actually Sheree. They said she looked like Huggy Bear with a ponytail.
You guys are wrong for that.
Now she upgraded to Cougar Peach Cobbler. And whoever said that Sheree is more muscular, you are right. In the legs, she is more muscular than Hotel.
Who was that?
It was somebody, but Hotel has the Marlene leg syndrome. You know, Whitney Houston, Marlene syndrome. Those are his legs. So, but that's all. I mean, I'm shocked. I didn't know you guys were so famous. But since you're so famous, give me your autographs, and I'm just happy I could come back after my meeting. So,
thank you. Anonymous, you messy. Good day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have to support you. I told you guys. I was going. Oh, before I just go, I was going to tell you the reason I think why they're attacking you, brown skin girl. Remember, you did the lovely read of legs, hips, and breasts when he attacked Melody at the reunion clip, and you also got put on a media shout out of your read. And then when Tay talks, when you read Kung Fu Panda left and right. And then also just your interviews with Mama Van, we call her, Vanessa. I think they know that you guys have a great panel. And I have not been very well on your panels because I really have ragged the Hermaphrodite, the Girdle Chronicles, Horizontal Dusty Blowfish. I really have gotten on them too. So I probably got you attacked too. I'm sorry, but that's just what we need to do.
You might have. It might have been your fault, Anonymous. No, sorry.
Well, you gave me the banner, remember? Okay. Every word that Anonymous says, we really cannot talk to because it's all in her own opinion, blah, 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 blah. But yeah.
Chances are you'll be offended. Sorry in advance. It's one of those things like sorry in advance. I don't know what else to tell you.
But yeah, y'all famous. So give me your autograph. Y'all Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Whitney Houston now.
You so silly.
With the man in the mirror.
Oh, I'm like, Lord, I cannot.
Well, at least you're looking like Letitia's. She now is the light version Michael Jackson in her pictures now.
You messy, but you ain't lying though. I don't know what's been going on with her and her makeup.
She gonna be chalk after we get done at the end of the season, y'all. I'm like, God, okay.
Yeah, she is getting lighter.
Did y'all see the interview with DJ Richie Sky? Like her ponytail is just like
you mean the one with Carlos
had it a while ago. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. I'm gonna watch it after this.
Ponytail that Mel had.
She looks a mess, in my opinion. I just seen a picture. I was like, ugh, like who is that?
I told Tay she look casket ready.
She do. You ain't never lied. She look casket ready.
She got on her eyes. What are they, feathers or rhinestones she got on her eyes?
Yeah, girl, she's casket ready. And them wigs look like Ray Charles and glued them on, baby.
That's Bougetto.
I can't take it.
That was funny.
I can't take it. Only thing I came up here to say was this, and this really irritated my soul. I can't stand to hear Tisha speak for anything. If you're supposed to have all these degrees, you're supposed to be able to articulate what you're saying within the format whom you're talking to. Mel is very good at that. Mel can go from very being corporate, educated to hood. She can do that real quick. Tisha is still on hood, talking like Bobby Boucher. I hate the way she talks.
You do sound like Bobby Boucher.
Why you laughing at me?
Now you're gonna make me pull that video up. Mama, that's the devil.
Mama's Bobby Boucher. But you know what I said in one of my videos? It's funny because I thought it was a like a family thing, but everyone else in her family articulates themselves fine. It's just her and her mama.
It's
Yeah,
her.
it's like
Ding
when
dong,
Kiki
it's
speaks,
their
you can
mama.
tell Kiki is educated, but however, Kiki is on the midnight train to Georgia. She will take you from every fucking stop on Amtrak just to get to her point. I'll be like, damn, am I
Yeah.
back in school or what? Come
And
on,
she said she
girl.
does that.
I can't
And but you
believe
know what? What I'll say
LB,
about
you ain't
that,
never
because it was
lied.
getting on my nerves on her live. But one thing that to me, a person like that, she's not lying because
When
she's
she
No,
talks too
trying to
much.
tell the story exactly how she remembers it.
You don't want to leave nothing out.
Yup, you
Nothing.
want all
No,
the facts to
why I
be
did
there.
this, why this happened.
Yup,
This is the reason. So the person don't have no questions for you. People,
yup,
when
Right.
I start
yup.
telling them what happened, they be
but
like,
see, if you can peep Kiki done already showed her cards. She done already put out there already. My marriage ain't perfect. Marriage is hard. Just in case if Letitia throws something out there, she gonna be like, I already done told these folks marriage is hard. And I
exactly.
done did some things strange for a change when I was out there, stranded on some pills. She done already put her stuff out there. So it's no comeback. Tisha ain't got no comeback besides mama, I got some water, mama. That's what she felt like to me when she was talking about Wanda potatoes. Those diabetic,
My mama
those
said,
diarrhea potatoes. That's what they look like. When somebody's congested, just give them that and let them run out. Macking their knees. Her stuff look
That's
better
a
than
morgue potato. You're being nice. The diarrhea, that's a morgue. You just gotta just
Now
fall
Rosa
over.
ass
You gotta
is
don't
live
get-
now.
You
Did
know,
y'all
that's
hear
what she
me?
sounded like to me when she brought Wanda up in the potatoes. I'm like, Bobby Mache, hey, why you talking about the water,
Did
Bobby?
y'all hear me?
Just
no, we didn't hear
Tisha
you
and
before.
Marcel went live. They must hear us talking about them.
Please, you don't know why
And then
people
I'm
act
like,
like
she's
each other.
she's
You
not
guys want me to go
original.
check it out and record it?
She's not original on
If you
anything.
want,
Everything Mel
I'm
said in
screen
her
recording
interview,
it.
she said it, but within a different format to where she can remember. I'm like, girl, you one max box short of going to a 5150. You see what I'm saying? She needs to go ahead and sit down. I can't stand Letitia. And then
Right.
Kimmy and her husband, he can't stand nobody because we already know that he's self-employed. That means he ain't got nothing going on, and he, latching on to Kimmy. And Kimmy sitting up there, let Mel come back. Mel don't go too far because then now, I'm gonna have to hold all this down by myself, Mel. So she gives me Savory vibes. Master said, no, I'm good with that.
Right. More
And snuffleupagus, that's what I call Stormy with that fucking nose. Snuffleupagus, she can smell out mold or anything. She should have sniffed her bottle before them bottles went out to people. That's what she should have did.
Oh.
That's what she should have did. And she should have sniffed out her husband because I
I
heard
cannot.
allegedly he ain't wrapped too tight either.
and ain't like no.
He's not wrapped too tight either. I heard he
You
was
talk about legs, hips, and breasts?
No, Stormy husband, Courtney. I heard
Yeah,
him.
well, we kind of figured that out. Yeah.
Yeah, he a light switch. He go both ways. But when I'm like a homegirl on Living Color. Well, you ain't heard it from me, but yeah, I heard he got a thing for Martell.
Child, hold on one second. Let me just calm down here.
I called it 3 weeks ago. I said
we were talking about that. It was odd how he's like Martell hasn't had any scenes with him. Like you never see them two interacting.
You think that they were at the
Right.
parties at Credit One, people?
Yes.
Nah.
Oh, they were back in the barn. That's what you're talking about with the chickens.
That's right.
She said right.
Okay, who was the top and who was the bottom? That's the question.
No.
Because one person doesn't have a package, so I'm trying to figure out
I
who.
do not want to know.
Martell is the bottom. He got a whole bunch of ish in him. Look at the stuff he pulling. That's some ish stuff.
Oh my God.
But again, so I'm gonna say this, then I'm getting off. Okay, this is not the doctor in me, but the lawyer granddaughter in her.
Mel is building a hellified case towards Martell. She got footage, she got all this other stuff, and Mel sitting back, y'all gonna let him, yep, come on, Martell, send them flowers, because that's kind of harassment. Come on, what else you got for me? Come on. And she's getting her kids. So don't ever think, yes, Mel is tired. Never say that. But Mel is a strategist.
Yes,
absolutely. And when I tell you her and Marcus then sat down, like he drew that map about how Martell like ish and ain't got ish, besides an uncle that's helping him get some ATMs, honey, they done already mapped it out.
Now get to some ATMs.
Yeah, but who is helping, LB? Who is helping Hotel think he has a case? Could it be Courtney or Carlos or both?
His mama, Marceau, all of them is egging him on, thinking he the stuff, because he always thinking he started the show. It was Mel's idea. He was just the Uber driver to where she wanted to go. The proof is in the pudding. He can't even speak at Southern, what's that? Southern Belle, Southern Wines, whatever that is. Cover up for his
Sutter Homes. Yeah.
Well, you see, I don't drink, so
yeah, but how did he get the deal with Carlos? That's what I'm trying to figure out, LB.
I went and got that Ciroc though. I ain't gonna lie about that. I had some of that Ciroc when I was in Nashville this weekend. But anyway, she's just building one good case against him. That's why she looked at his negotiation terms. She was like, yeah, trial, because I got you.
I agree. She's seen what his plan was.
Look, I think what she's going to do when he goes to trial, knowing Hotel, just the same thing happened with the divorce. He's going to act like he's prepared, but he's going to drop his case and give her whatever she wants.
I don't think so.
No, I'm just saying, I don't think he wants to put what she has on the record. He doesn't want that.
But what's the point of dragging it out, though?
It's because if you look at the studies of what a narcissist or malignant narcissist or narcissistic sociopath does, it's to get you, they're miserable. They want you to be miserable like them. They know they can't win. It's just to have you be in the state that they are.
The system to pull back.
Well, no, I agree with you on that, but I'm just saying at the end, I have a feeling he'll drop his suit, but everything that she wants, she'll get. She won't have to put the trial. She'll get it.
I think that if he was to do that, he's going to come right back around and do something else. So he's not going to, in my opinion, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not going to stop.
Crazy people never let go. They
fight
till the end.
Her trial is set for this week.
I know. I'm just telling you. Remember, then the reason why I say this is the same thing happened with the divorce case. He kept fighting it, quit his attorneys, you name it. But at the end, they got what she wanted. I mean, she wanted the off and on and the split. But with especially what Marcus probably has revealed to Melody and what all he's done, he's not going to want that to come out. He'll agree. You watch. He'll agree at the end.
I don't see him doing that. I see Mel being Thor. She gonna come down with that hammer on him, baby. She coming down.
I think she's gonna go down with the hammer, but I'm saying if she wants sole custody and he gets supervised visitation, in order for his secrets to really not come out, he'll accept it.
You know what?
That's what I mean.
I don't think he think Mel will do that. He's still, because it's clear that Mel is still holding on to things that he's done. I think he believes that she won't do it. And that's why I feel like he's going to take it to the end. The judge is going to have to make a decision.
And not only that,
I feel like he in his, she done protected him through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And she still is. And I feel like he think that it's certain, even though he done went to the low with her, he still know that he still feels in his heart that she won't go as low as that. Like, she ain't gonna do that to me.
And you know why? Because he has
to do it to him in order to prove it to him that she will. So I think he will take it to the end, and I think the judge is going to have to make a decision. But I don't know, because he said he walked out of the mediation. So if you just walked out, ain't that the case closed?
Well, I'm just saying, the only reason why I say this is with the divorce.
Problematic is noted. Everything is noted with him. So therefore, again, Mel ain't doing nothing but like a 9mm with a double clip. She got a double clip, and coming this week, I guarantee she's going to upload every clip, and she gonna then she gonna say one for Marlene. One for Marlene.
But LB, she's not going to do that either. And Martell know, and this is why I think she's not going to do it. Because Martell has been running around recording everything. She know he has stuff on her too. So she has to be very strategic. So if he do let the case go like Anonymous think, which I don't think he will, he's going to always have something to hold over somebody's head. He got a lot of stuff on Melody.
Not in the recording, Hannah. What do you feel like he have on her?
Number one, he has sex videos. He has, and she don't even know what you don't know.
That's revenge.
First of all, that's against the law.
Yeah.
I
can't use that in court.
She asked me a question. I'm going to answer. Yes, she really don't know what Martell doesn't record it, and he can hold things against her that could hurt her business. Who would want sex videos out on them? I'm just saying she's not gonna let go of everything that she know about Martell because he has stuff on her too. Is what I think. That's all I think. Now,
well, you're right. You're right, Hannah, at least for this as it relates to a marriage. There's going to be...
She care about certain stuff more than she really do. Because when he did say that to her, what was that, last year? She was like, I don't care. Release it.
Well, that's true. I know, but I'm saying this, I guess what Hannah's saying is this. A narcissist of this type, in my opinion, allegedly, at least for the study state, is they try to always one up you. It's kind of like revenge. I think you're right that Melody has to play a delicate balance because it is chess. This is a chess match. What am I going to do? What's the end goal? For her, the end goal is to get primary or sole custody of her kids with him only getting supervised visitation. That is what is decided here. It has nothing to do with her as a parent. The goal is the kids. Because if she has the kids and he has supervised, there's a level of protection being in the best interest. So I'm just saying, like, if she was in my state and I was doing the strategy, the goal is to put enough pressure or enough for the court to decide. But knowing he wanted to do mediation, I think she has more of a leverage, like in a spade's hand, than what she has, than what you think you have to go to trial. Because again, she could, with trial being prepared, and I've seen people do this, they will settle right up before the judge actually pops the gavel to even start the case. And you can get what you want.
Yeah, that's true. But Martell is not as lighter than a light bug, you know?
Yeah, but he did it, but you have to understand, he did the same tactic in the divorce case. The divorce case is a precedent of what he had to do. Remember, he got rid of his attorney. Melody said the famous phrase, sign them papers. Remember, what are you doing? I heard you don't have your attorney. What are you doing? But eventually they got whatever the judgment done because, again, he ran out of money or he knew it was over. So I'm just saying with Melody, I think she had, with her attorneys, especially and with all the evidence, she has enough to put enough pressure to get what she wants with the custody of the kids, because that is the heart of the issue here. It's not about taking him to dry and be revengeful. It's you've got to get the kids with her and him having supervised visitation until he meets certain standards to get to even having maybe an overnight. That's the thing that she wants to do. Because right now, the current judgment is they have off and on. He gets 7 days. She gets 7 days. You and I know that's not working. It's dangerous to the kids. So that's what at least her attorney, and I believe probably her focus will be, is to make sure she gets primary or sole and he gets supervised visitation with some type of therapy mandated that he has to have probably at a psych ward.
She cannot
He did have to
estimate
get the
Martell because
evaluation done.
remember also at that reunion, that second or third reunion, when he bought out those recordings about the something that she said she didn't remember. So she know that again, she does not know what this man has. So again, she has to be very, very delicate walk in that. That's what she's doing, because he shocked her. He shocked everyone when he came out talking about, I have the recording. Didn't you tell me you did it on him too? And she didn't not have any idea that that man had recorded her saying that.
No. But in Mary's defense, she said, play it. She said, play it.
This is what I think about when she said about the fellatio. I think she didn't remember if she told him that she did.
I agree.
That's not
what
I'm saying. But I feel like she was saying, like, not that she didn't remember having it done. She don't remember if she lied and told him that she did it.
That's what I'm saying. But he's saying he had that on recording.
Yeah.
So whether she did it or not,
he does.
And she said, put it out there. She said, play it.
He's already played it. It's on the internet.
He played it.
It's out there.
Yeah, but that's why I said I think that she knew he had recordings. I think she know that that's how slick he is, because I'm quite sure in the time that they were married, he has recorded her before and he has showed her the recordings. So I think that she know good and well that he will record somebody. So I just think that, because she
knows that now, but she don't know what he has. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
And he
don't ever underestimate a mother coming for her kids.
Number one. That's right.
Don't ever underestimate that. So
he
like
really
I said,
don't want to see her on this.
Mel gonna clip him this week. I guarantee she gonna clip him this week. If I don't get on my uncle nerve, that's the one that's a judge. I know what's going on, but I've been getting on his nerve. So tell my uncle, y'all, because he listened to you say, I don't know what it is about you. You married his first wife that left his bunk. Let me shut up. But anyway,
you say your uncle's a judge.
Yeah, he's a judge.
Hi, uncle.
Look, she said slide in my number.
I thought you wanted LeBaric. What happened, chicken woman?
Uncle's a lawyer.
He's a judge. He's a judge.
He's a judge, honey.
Nice guy. The uncle's a nice guy.
I believe that Mel is gonna she's gonna let him out this time. She is, because of her kids. Because what did it for her when Sugar Mama sent out that SOS when Martell was on that live? She said, I'm cold. Call my mama. Go get my mama.
Get her on the main line.
Sugar Mama.
Tell him what you want. Sorry.
That's what did it for her. Sugar Mama said, hold on, I'm cold. Go get my mama. Call my mama.
And y'all know he supported her that day where he went on live and was like, what would you do if you know, the same person you thought was being true was doing the same thing to you? How would you feel about that? Call on Jesus. Y'all remember that live that he was walking through the
dumb orange. It was in the park.
If you didn't know it, why does it matter?
Because it never happened. Y'all know
it never happened. Remember when he recorded her with that guy and she was saying, why are you recording me? Why did you come to my date and stuff like that? And he said in his confession, like, I never seen nothing like that before. But you said she a 304. You said she been with all these other guys. Exactly. And you got all this proof of all this stuff. So I thought you know that she was with other guys before. So why would it bother you see her at a restaurant? You know she wasn't screwing there.
But like Mel said, she was out the home when she went out with dude. She left that house.
She did.
Honey, I would be doing it even if I was in the house. Get out my face, allegedly, in my opinion.
I'm with you, Anonymous.
Buddy.
She definitely left the home because she and I have a mutual guy friend. And he showed me pictures of her and the kids when they were in the apartment before the show came on. I was telling him about the previews. I was like, dang, this is, this black couple, they do, what you do. He was like, tell me her name. I know her. Look, he started sending me all the pictures.
Oh, wow.
So she was definitely.
Martell is low down. Martell.
How do you mess that up? I just don't get. Can somebody explain to me? Do you think Marlene had glue alcohol, weed, and everything while she had him.
Allegedly.
What in the world?
It's the same reason how Destiny lost LeBerry. Because ain't
Yeah,
no
and
way I
she's
would
the
have let
same
LeBerry
too. She
go.
completely had glue,
Yeah,
and it just
Yeah, the only way I can explain it is like this, Anonymous. I always say that Martell has a criminal mind. Now, you know that a criminal, if a thief go out, a burglar, he's going to keep on going into houses until he get caught. And then when he go to jail, he going to get a slap on the wrist. He's going to get out. He's going to come back and he's going to try to figure out how to do it better next time. So when you think about a criminal mind, this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with, like you say, access to psychological disorders, in my opinion.
You're right.
On the edge, always trying to get over on somebody and gonna figure out how to do it if you let them. That's why you always have to be aware and watch and pray.
And that's true. And you're right about that. I think, Hannah, you're right about Melody. In all fairness, the Lord protected her being married to this man. She protected him or her, because if he's had these traits, ooh, Lord have mercy. She didn't know he was her enemy. She just did not know he was an enemy to everybody. And if you notice, you know, I don't know if you guys remember when Vanessa would be in the reunion or look at him, Martell would never look at her. He would always have his head down, looking at his feet, shaking and trembling.
Because he would start crying if he did.
Because
Well, yeah, and he lied to he lied to Vanessa, talking about he would protect her her daughter.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's sad. You know, that, you know, how much hate do you have in your heart for a person you said you would love, have, and to hold for marriage, and then you just treat them like this.
He hates her for taking his lifestyle away from him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, he's doing sex tricks to try to get his lifestyle with other people right now. It's not working. But he really did believe that he created everything. And I just think these people that have these mental disorders, and you see it with the peasant as well, they really believe they're more than what they are. They're more than what they come from. And to be a better person, you have to work at it. That's why I told you, I keep telling the Civil, we got to do a leapfrog class for probably her. Well, Wanda, she's kind of messed up, but he needs to learn the basics. You know, I think the reason why he lashes out is he really is illiterate. He really is illiterate, and he doesn't want y'all to know.
You can see that with that little boy Knox. That he a touch of something special.
Yeah.
Martell doesn't
and that's
know
why
how to
he
take
lashes out. He lashes
that's
out.
why a lot of times when people when they can't verbally explain themselves or argue their case, that's when they get aggressive. And that's Martell to the core. Like, that's why he gets so aggressive. Well, that's part of why he gets so aggressive. He can't articulate himself well enough to get his point across. So he has to just turn into Hulk and start Hulk smashing everything. But y'all, we've been up here for way too long.
You so famous.
I wish.
The 3 Diana Supremes and bosses and everybody, darling.
Look at that. Can't.
I've bought it. I've bought it for people in between with you guys, and we're still on here.
See, that's what I mean. Way too long. No, but I thank everybody that came up on a panel and had something to say. Thank you to all the content creators that were in the chat and those that came up as well.
Yeah.
I can't with Tyra in the comments. Y'all see her? Y'all know he wears a helmet and licks windows.
And things of that nature.
And things of that nature. Oh my goodness.
Don't forget colonoscopy activities, allegedly, in my opinion.
That light switch is a mug. That light switch is a mug.
He's preparing for prison. Mr. Booty and Miss Licky is waiting, baby.
Oh my
Come
Lord.
hither.
Anonymous for the visual.
I'm going back to
Right.
work on that one.
done.
Have a good night,
Right.
everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye,
Thank you all for coming
Bye,
up.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
y'all for coming up.
Bye. Thank y'all for
Love
coming
y'all.
up. Love you too, Ange. Thank you to all the first time though. Those hold on. Thank you to all the people who came up for the first time. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Again, thank you to everyone in the chat. Any final words, ladies?
See y'all Tuesday. I guess it's gonna be
messy
on
meetup.
everybody's channel.
I know, right? Guess it'll be on everyone's channel. Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Tuesday, 7 p.m. for Gossip Girls. We'll catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.